And we're live. We're live on Sunday, April 10th. Another Beer Bowl Discussions, episode 4. Yeah, gonna be drinking this guy. This is the Summoning Double IPA from Triple Crossing out of Richmond, Virginia. This is 8% double IPA with Citra and Mosaic. Yeah, Citra Mosaic. So, yeah, let's crack her open. You already know what vessel I'm drinking out of, so. Oops. There we go. Stop it there. So yeah, that's what she looks like in the bowl. Off to the aromas, we got papaya, peach, pineapple, some tangerine. Welcome in Bumpy Road. Cheers to you. Yeah. Let's talk about the bowls and their bowels. Bowels and bowls is the new one. Yeah, it smells pretty danky. No real alcohol up the nose. Yeah, it smells delicious. So, as Alex would say, shall we? Cheers. We almost spilled. It's delicious. Great feel. Nice tropical notes. Probably about a medium to full body on it. Yep. Blows. Wobbles. 8%'s not really there. It's got a creaminess to it. I dig it. When was this can? It's pretty fresh. A couple weeks old, maybe. I got it last weekend. Yep. Yeah, this is good. Everything I've got for Triple Crossing is really good. They do all kinds of styles. I wish they would do a triple IPA, since they're called Triple Crossing, but they only make 8% double IPAs. And shit, that's it. Well, no, they make other shit. They got wild ale, stouts, doppelbocks, lagers, pilsners. They used to do sours, but they don't really do this anymore. They have they do like wild ales, I guess. There's sours. I used to not like peach, but now I like it. Yeah, sometimes the peach can be a little overwhelming. A lot of beers have peach in it, especially New England IPAs. What's that one that John likes? Cream Puff Wars or something like that. 10 bands, isn't that peach? I've seen that around. I've never picked it up, but a lot of people seem to like it. Yeah, cheers to the awesome chat. Thanks for stopping by, Bumpy. Everyone else is doing their own shit, but you know what? So let's get. So for that beer, I'll give it a 96. I really like it. Like I said, Triple Crossing is one of my favorites around my area. So good shit. So after that little review, let's open it up. So there you go. Have at her. I don't know where the rest of the crew is, but screw them. I got my loyal buddy Bumpy Road here. So, oh yeah, you had the pineapple one. Yeah, I've only seen the peach one. It's oh, let's. I knew we were going to change. There we
me.
go. It's me, a bumpy.
It's a me.
It's a me, a bumpy.
I'm gonna have to chat and be on the live stream.
There's Bryce. What are you drinking on over there, sir?
Nothing. I was just about to look for another beer.
Nice.
I don't know what to get.
Get the highest ABV when you have in the fridge.
Well, the highest ABV that I have in my fridge, I'm not going to do that, but
Get that worldwide stout.
you know what? I do have a Bigfoot barley one.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I didn't pick any up. I haven't had Fit Barley one in a while.
I've had these for a bit. I set them behind my saving tree. My saving tree is my tree that I put my beers that can be aged, like imperial stouts, barley wine, stuff like that. The big bomber bottles.
Uh-huh.
It holds those. Basically, it's an advent calendar, but my mother and father-in-law both they put it together for me for Christmas a couple of years back.
That's cool.
Yeah, you basically can put a bunch of beers in there, and it can be like an advent calendar thing. But I'm using it as an aging.
How many beers can you put in there? Like 25 or something?
24.
Oh.
Yep.
Then they have one big hole for Christmas.
Yeah, one giant hole for the Christmas. But no, I put the Sierra Nevada barley wine pack because I bought a 6-pack of it. And I put it behind it, and basically doing that, out of sight, out of mind. I forgot about it. But
how many do you have in
there? This I had 3, but there's 2 left. So because I brought one to John.
Oh, I meant in your tree. How many beers do you have stored in your tree?
Oh,
welcome in, Angel Hawk. I don't think
I have 9 in there right now.
9?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But I'm going to be drinking one on Beer Man's. I think. I don't know. I might not have to.
Oh, that's right. The barley.
Beer Man's beer and cheese, American barley wine's on there. I have an American barley wine in my tree, so. But I also have some Bigfoots left behind the tree.
Nice. Yeah.
I didn't like this one when I first had it. It has been sitting for a while, though. Because I think it came out like at the end of 2021.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think that's when I saw it.
Yeah, December 8th. Yeah, so I got it back in December, so it's 4 months old now. So we'll see if it's changed. It was too bitter when I first had it.
Yeah,
my first Bigfoot Sierra Nevada. It's not the way you should probably do it, but my first one I ever had was last year, and it was the 2014 vintage. It was already well aged.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And you got that bottle.
Yeah, because I'd never had it before, so it was cool.
Yeah. I kind of like the more English style barley wines.
I do too. Sweet. Yeah, the sweeter ones.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful beer, though.
Yeah. Yeah, one of those classics. Bigfoot's always a classic. My buddy, a couple of years ago, I think he did a big vertical of Bigfoot barley wines. And yeah, I've had him a few times. I see him around all the time. I don't know. Definitely one to pick up if you haven't had it, for sure.
Oh yeah. It's not that heavy either of a barley wine. It's 9.6%. So I mean, I've had some barley wines that were up there in like the 14% range. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, would you look at that? Stone trademark infringement. Sycamore Brewing.
Huh. Cheers, Ozzy.
Oh shit. Yeah, cheers to you, Ozzy. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, barley wines are great. They are delicious.
Yeah, you're speaking of the 10 bends earlier, so They do have the peach, the cream puff wars. So these are like
Yeah, I've seen that one around here.
I guess they're basically like a milk shake IPA or something because they have put lactose in it. But I don't think that actually it can't be because they don't put the fruit in there.
What are those? 8% or something? 7%?
8.2 for this one. So this is a pineapple one. But yeah, they're not the best.
They're
right, but
I know John said he likes the 10-band cream puff for each one.
I don't think that their fruit flavors come off as like spot on as it could be.
Yeah. Like I said, I've seen I think that's the only 10 bands. No, I've seen some other 10-band stuff.
Yeah.
But that's one people.
Yeah, I've had 10 bends. One of the better beers was the one of those lights that you see in the northern sky. They change the Aurora Borealis.
Aurora. Yeah.
Aurora Borealis. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good beer.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I think they call it Northern Lights. That's what they call it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think Devil's Backbone has a beer called Northern Lights. It's like an IPA or something.
Where's Devil's Backbone out of?
Virginia. They're out of like Charlottesville, somewhere like out west. They're like
Is that the one that has like the devil's tail that winds?
I think you're thinking of the White Rascal from Avery. Is that what you're talking about? No.
Because the devil's backbone is a road, right, in Virginia that twists. It's like people drive their cars and motorcycles down.
Yeah, I mean, could be. I've only had a few of their beers. They're not bad. They're like ones they have them at restaurants around here, and it's like, oh, we got craft, but it's really not craft.
Hopefully this year, the wife and I will be going to Texas. That's the big plan. I hope to go to what's the name of it?
Martin House?
No, the place that's big on sours. They do tons of sours and stuff.
Urban South?
Nope. Jester King?
Oh, Jester King. Yeah. Yeah, I've had a few of their beers. Their bottled stuff. The Spawn or whatever, a Spoon or whatever. SPON is one of the pretty. Picked up some new beers today. Founders Belgian Twist, Lost Coast, peanut butter chocolate, milk stout. Oh shit! What up, John?
How's it going?
Oh shit! What up, Miscellaneous?
Oh wow! Okay.
I never had.
Now we need an shit Dio.
Yeah, right. Founders Belgian.
Be careful
I guess. I've seen Lost Coast before. I never heard of the Founders Belgian Twist. That must be new.
Lost Coast peanut? Nah. Well, you're talking to Ozzy too. He's like there in
he's in
the Founders
in Michigan.
They pay like peanuts for the stuff we pay.
Don't talk bad about Ozzy. He's in the chat.
I know he's in the chat.
Ozzy, come on up.
Hello, Commerce. Oh, Commerce Ozzy or the
Ozzy.
Yeah.
Constellations.
He went on hiatus and came back.
Cheers to Tommy Carroll too.
Yeah, Tommy Carroll was in there.
Constellation Brands. Those are the fucking guys.
So, is there a specific? I'm sorry, I'm late. Is there a specific topic today on the beer bowl discussion?
He's just going through his.
Yeah, we just go through just bullshit around. That's part. Go on these things and see what's new. We were talking about this. I guess Stone is getting sued by Sycamore for trademark infringement.
Oh, shame! Shame!
Yeah,
I hope they take them for everything they got.
Yeah, right.
Wait, Stone's being sued?
Well, they were the ones suing Molson Coors for the
they've sued a lot of.
They got like 64 million or billion.
So how does Sycamore? What is the trademark infringement? Like Sycamore and Stone are completely
It just says
Oh, from Ninkasi.
yeah.
I'd like to know the. I'd like to know the
Since we're
specifics.
live, how about when these breweries do this, where they sue another brewery? You know, because I think that brewery should be kind of friendly. I mean, you got Anheuser-Busch and stuff, which you kind of know, they're not going to be friendly. But how about when they do these lawsuits and they win, because this is just like free freaking money for them?
Yeah,
That they're stealing from some other brewery. You know, try to make them fail, whatever they're doing. How about they put that towards our national debt? When you're talking billions of dollars, I mean, we're in the hole by trillions. But I mean, that could take a huge chunk out of it.
They should start making better beer.
Cheers, Lep.
Yeah.
What is this? Molson Coors launches
They hold themselves way up here, but they're like down.
Yeah.
I honestly like Macro Craft where I live. They're in the grocery store.
$59.99.
I'm gonna sue my mom for not being rich.
First ever whiskey.
Good luck with that.
5 Trail blended American whiskey.
I deserve a better life, damn it.
Huh. I wonder if that's any good. Molson Coors whiskey. Doesn't really. Let's see.
Is it? It's
95 proof.
Made with the mountain from the Rockies and the corn that they use in their Coors banquet.
He sampled well over 100 whiskeys before landing on a blend of Colorado single malt whiskey and 3 bourbons cut to 95 proof with Rocky Mountain water.
Right.
The expression is distilled, blended, and bottled in partnership with the award-winning Kentucky-based Bardstown.
Oh, Bardstown. Yeah, that Bardstown is okay. I'd like to try it.
Yeah,
I got some whiskey tonight, Josh.
What do you got?
Some Jameson. I'm going Irish tonight. And
Miscellaneous got Elijah Craig.
Miscellaneous is keeping it domestic. I'm going international.
Did you see that, John?
And then
Pumpy
Bumpy's
don't like
going African American.
Like
oh wait. Oh shit. Never mind. We're live.
I don't like it. I don't like it. So next time I see you, I might bring it to you.
Hennessy.
Yeah.
I like Hennessy. Hennessy's good.
So we're getting firsthand information here from Ozzy, dude. Their latest bottle drop is a blue agave nectar Belgian triple.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. 10%. I haven't even seen the hazelnut yet. I went to the other store today. Haven't seen it.
KBS? Oh.
I don't even know. At this point, I don't even know if we're gonna get it.
Well, maybe I could throw one into
there you go. Hook it up.
Your package.
John, we were talking about your favorite beer earlier, the 10 Benz Cream Puff or the peach one.
I'd like it. I don't think it's definitely not my favorite.
Bumpy says he's got the pineapple.
He's got the pineapple one.
Did you guys hear about this thing that who is it? This Miller Lite making these beer drops that are supposed to make light beers more flavorful?
Oh yeah, I think I did hear about that.
I dropped an article.
I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, it's a real it's legit. And they dropped it on April Fools, and everybody thought it was a joke.
Wait a second. Was those things that look like the pepper and salt shakers?
It's it looks like the Mio stuff that you can put in your water.
Like the squeeze, the little squeeze bottles. Yeah, yeah.
Apparently, you're supposed to take their product and you squeeze it in like a light beer, and it's supposed to bring it up.
So they add like fruity flavors to it or something?
I honestly don't know.
That is actually.
You can go research it. It's a real deal.
That's a cool
limited
concept.
Release. If you see it, it might just be worth picking 2 up.
You can do that because you can add. Like with Mio, it's a flavor enhancer for water. So if you do that with a beer and it's got no calories, so you're still getting your light beer fix, but you add flavor to it. Like that's interesting because I could see like these companies doing right, like all right, we're gonna add a barrel, like a woody note and a lemon, like a citrus, like some hops. Like if you're drinking Miller Lite,
I hate this idea.
I like it.
As a home brewer,
but I mean, as a craft beer drinker, it's not something that I would go for. But for the light, but it's genius because people that are out there that want their light beers that still want to get the low calorie and they're on a diet, whatever, but they want to have that full bodied flavor. Little squeeze in there.
Well, that's what they used to do. That's why they came out with like black and tans and stuff.
Yeah, but the calorie, but still,
let's mix it with something else.
It's still not the same as drinking a 95 calorie Michelob. It's still not the same as drinking a 95 calorie beer and then adding just flavor without any additional calories to it. Because a black and tan is lighter, but it ain't a freaking light beer.
Ooh, Aussie. The hazelnut one's like one of my.
Oh my God, Ozzy, what's wrong with you, man? Come on.
Besides, like the original KBS and like the CBS,
the Mackinac fudge is up there.
Yeah,
take the Mackinac fudge.
Yeah,
do it.
I mean, there's a couple, but the hazelnut.
I'm still waiting for the cuvee. You know what? If I can find another Mackinac fudge, I'll do it myself. A cuvee with the Mackinac fudge and the hazelnut. I think that would be the best.
Well, I think Alex didn't even really like the hazelnut one. I think he drank
Alex is. No, he liked it.
Alex doesn't know what he liked.
He
gave it 100.
No, did he not? No, I don't think so. I think he gave it like a 90 something, maybe.
I'm honestly the biggest reason I'm interested in that because I thought their Frangelic Mountain Brown was a phenomenal hazelnut beer.
That
all the way.
One of my favorite beers too that they did. It didn't have the hazelnut in it, but it was an amazing. Actually, it may have had hazelnut. The Underground Mountain Brown.
Yeah. The thing that I don't like that Founders is doing.
And the Frangelic. Those two are some of the best limited.
Is they're adding artificial flavors and stuff.
They do cheat on some of their.
But it's not from. But if so, here's the thing with artificial flavors in the KBS, it's from the coffee. They use. If you look at the hazelnut one, I don't think it has. Right. Yeah. So it's artificially flavored fudge coffee. So it's not like they're adding artificial flavors to the beer itself. They're using coffee that already has artificial flavors, but it tastes a certain way, and then they're collaborating with whatever coffee brand to make the beer. Founders is not the one adding artificial flavors. Does that make sense? They're using coffee that already has artificial flavor.
Isn't it their coffee?
I don't know because at that point you wouldn't have to say artificial because it's just an adjunct.
But you would still have to disclose if you use an adjunct with artificial flavoring. You still have to disclose that there's artificial flavors in the beer.
Say coffee.
That's why they say. That's why they claim it the way that they do. They say artificially flavored coffee added. They don't say artificially flavored beer with hazelnut coffee or.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the best hazelnut
I'm actually on the other side of that. I prefer the Underground Mountain Brown because it's. But anyway, they're both fucking awesome. I love them both. So what's the? I'm sorry, Josh. I don't want to be disrespectful. What's the protocol on here? Are we allowed to use profanity?
Oh yeah. I hate myself. Yeah. No, you can't swear, John. Sorry.
Okay. You can't say sorry.
Or shit. If I can't smoke and swear, I'm fucked.
Shit.
You're drinking Jameson, right?
Yeah. Well, I actually haven't done. I was going to do a shot on here and then drink this. Yeah. I got a beer, Josh, that you might. I'm not happy with it though. It's a good beer, but it's almost a year old, and I paid $28.99 for the 4-pack. It's called Non-Owl Coholic. It is a triple IPA with pineapple and orange, 10% alcohol. It's from it doesn't want to focus. From Tripping Animals.
I never seen that.
Anyway.
Well, it's from last year.
It's maybe more probably. It was canned on May 29th.
Oh boy.
2021.
And he paid $30.
And I paid almost $30 for a fucking 4-pack. I should have fucking
$30, dude.
I know.
What you gotta do is you just gotta do this.
I don't wanna blame anybody, but this bitch wanted it, so I bought it for her.
You didn't.
Do you think sometimes breweries do that where they'll ship their beers that don't sell very well in their own area out to areas that can't get?
Well, Tripping Animals is from where? Where are they from?
Virginia.
They're out of Doral, Florida.
Yeah.
Maryland. Berlin, Maryland.
No, they're
Berlin. What is this?
No, I don't know. What
Burley. It says Burley Oak Brewing Company, Berlin, Maryland. Burley Oak.
So they probably contract brew out of there in the north. Then.
That's weird.
Or
Tripping Animals. And
is
Burley
it a collab? Is that a collab with Burley Oak, or is that?
But they are definitely.
I don't know. It says Burley Oak Brewing Company, Berlin, Maryland. triple IPA. Says, due to the use of natural fruit, this beer must be kept cold and fresh. Well, it's not fresh.
$30, dude. That's outrageous.
I know. Anyway, I'm gonna cheers to you guys. Do a shot.
Cheers. Damn, bro.
I
You
did
got
just
that
pick
recently.
up on Sephora. I picked up the Evil Twin. They got their cookies and cream
Finish
stout,
this shit.
12%. Scored a can of that. I'll give them another shot because I wasn't blown away by their stuff. But
Yeah, there's
Oh, I can't do it all.
regular Evil Twin stuff, and then there's the stuff brewed from 12%.
Yeah, I'm finding a lot of the stuff that comes out of 12%.
Yeah.
I do not like.
Like the NYC Evil Twin stuff, that shit's bomb. But like the stuff you see in like the shops and stuff is like all 12% shit. But
Oh, Josh, you know what I had earlier?
Uh,
I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Just tell me to shut up and kick me out of here when you want. Anyway, from Jack's Abbey, this is the Taza chocolate one, 12%.
holy shit. Yeah, I don't think we get Jack's Abbey. We get
Really?
Jackie O's, but
Is that like Apple Jacks or something? What is that?
no Jackie O's.
bro,
Oh yeah, Harry was gone. He was gone for a while yesterday.
Who's Harry?
Blue
Blue
Nose.
Nose.
Also had one of these earlier. The Wicked Hazy.
The Golden Monkey. That's good.
Oh yeah, I think Tanner drank that. And he said it
This
was-
one's actually pretty good. I was surprised because it poured. I was expecting it to be like murky and whatever, but it wasn't. But it still drank like a New England juice bomb. Good stuff.
That's
And it's funny. I could never get the Samuel Adams stuff.
Good price.
This stuff, the Wicked Hazy and the double Wicked Hazy, before I moved up here, they just didn't have them in Georgia. But I bought the single for like $2.79 or.
I wish they would bring back the Rebel IPA and the Rebel Rouser.
I didn't
Those were some of
care.
the better IPAs.
I didn't care for those.
What, for Sam Adams?
Well, you don't like West Coast IPAs.
Rebel.
I reviewed them and I gave them excellent ratings for the style, but I don't care for the style, so it was hard for me to do a proper review.
I don't really see a lot of people drinking out of bowls. I found it on
Well,
Instagram.
There's not a lot of. There's breweries that do like glassware.
Yeah, so I got this from.
Those things are not easy to
brewery.
find. You can go online and buy like a Pyrex, but his is like got the brewery label. So
Yeah, I
I feel
got
like a schmuck drinking out of like a.
It's like you can just drink out of a cheap ass wine glass you got out of the Dollar Tree, or you can get something that has like a brewery's name on it and pay $5.
It's pretty thick
more.
glass too. It's got some weight to it.
Same glass, they just
No labels
put their
on it.
name on it.
it's not
Yeah.
the same.
I got this one. And I got the
It's even crooked.
Trekker Black.
They
Yeah,
laser etch it and shit.
oh,
I will say this beer that border crossing, the one I had yesterday, this does have a little bit more flavor today.
yeah, you said
I
it was
knew I made a mistake when I drank that Parish IPA right before I drank that, and I was just like, palate was.
I think that's
like
something
really
we're
good,
looking
and then you
into.
have something that's kind of like, man, no flavor.
I'm gonna try to look into a beer glass company that can put my YouTube logo and stuff onto the beer glass.
I got them on Amazon.
I thought
Yeah,
you already
I'm
had.
fine.
You can get them on, or what are you talking about for merch or for your personal?
Yeah, so instead of going through like Teesprings where they like
Didn't
make this
Kate?
crappy product.
Didn't we send you
Kate-
one for? Didn't Kate send you one
Yeah.
with your?
No, I'm talking about like my actual like
He
put
wants
like
to sell
this.
merch,
Like Omegang, it has the like
so I can
the-
get a bumpy road glass if I want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
but
go
I
with my
thought
bumpy road shirt because I bought
the one that
the
the one
merch.
that Kate sent you, the Dirty Santa thing, didn't it have the
No, it does, but I'm talking about something that's like what
That way
get out
you
of a
could buy
brewery.
it. I could buy it. Josh could buy it. The
oh,
check.
like for merch? You mean?
Yeah, for merch. I mean, this is etched, so I wouldn't go for like an etched one. I would go for like one you'd get out of like a brewery.
Oh,
You like this kind of stuff. You can do beer bowls.
I want a Bumpy Road Brewery beer bowl. That's what I
Yeah,
want.
there you go.
Good.
I could do bowls.
Well, not for me so much. For Toby.
Oh yeah,
Josh
dog.
could hook you up.
Oh,
He
that'd be
knows-
awesome
he
too.
knows
Get a
somebody
dog
who's
bowl
big
because
into
I got
dogs
dogs.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Dog and cat bowls.
Yeah.
Oh, Grace was over here.
Yeah,
somewhere.
you know what? I'm just gonna get
She'll
a
make an
fistful.
appearance again. She know.
I'll
She's
just get a
probably
fistful. Start
Hearing
drinking
my
more
voice now, she'll
cold.
be back. Come on, Grace. Come back.
Yeah, I got mad glassware.
I got, yeah,
Broke
me
up.
too.
I got the
I've
can.
got enough to where I don't need more, but I
Oh, you
I
can
don't
always
need
buy
any.
more.
I don't think any of us on the panel right now need any more, but we can't help
No.
ourselves.
I don't have space. I don't buy. That's why I don't buy more stuff.
That's cool.
I got my whole shelf, like half my. You've been in my house.
That's like the only shit I don't have. I need an IPA glass because my wife bought me another Spiegeloo, dude, and I was taking it out of the cabinet and it barely hit the other shelf, dude, and it fucking cracked.
I like that glass. That's cool. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. I've actually got some old. Maybe I'll bring one out here. I got some old schooner glasses from like they're really cool. I got them at an antique.
Holy, we're live, John. You have to put your ass crack away.
Yeah, right. Jeez, John, show a little respect. Yeah, right.
Jeez, something hang out.
Episode 4 already got shut down on YouTube.
Sorry, America. Well, I'm
gonna have to go report this fucking thing.
Shut up.
Sorry. I'm gonna have to ban you, John.
Motherfucking discretion, bro.
My ass hang out? What
Go get your glassware. Stop. Put on some pants. Too.
Etiquette.
For your birthday, I'm gonna get you a razor set so you can shave that thing.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, what was it? Dude, oh man, I was at the liquor store yesterday, and my buddy his dad owns the store. It's a family business, but he works there too, and he's I don't know exactly what he is. I don't want to say Middle Eastern. I know he's Hindu, or his parents are. And what was it? I always hang out there. That's the liquor store I always hang out with. And my one buddy's like, shit, dude, you should have just seen him bend over. His tramp stamp looked like a dog tail.
Oh, God.
Hairy fucking dude.
Top 50 craft breweries. Well, Yuengling is always number one, dude. Yuengling and Boston Beer Company are always number one.
I saw an article today the other day that posted the most checked in beers per state. I guess I don't know if they used Untapped or whatever it is that they use, but Yuengling was
craft beer or something, or just beer in general, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's because their beers are cheap. That's why. So for a craft brewery to have their beers basically cheaper than buying Budweiser. I mean, that's.
But my thing is, how is Yuengling considered craft? I mean, I guess, but I don't think so. Craft, but
it's a macro.
They make less than Sam Adams.
Macro lager.
I know. Most places don't even like. I think like California and stuff. They don't have.
What is this list?
The top 50 craft breweries.
How is Stone Brewing number 9?
Yuengling is one of those too. I don't even really consider them craft.
Boston, anymore. Sierra Nevada. I could see Sierra.
Boston Beer Company. They're not craft anymore. Sierra Nevada, debatable.
Duvel.
Boston Beer Company is craft though because Sam Cooke is on the board for the ones that decide what's craft and what's not.
Well, yeah,
3,
but
4.
Okay, yes.
So he keeps changing the.
So it's politics. It's all politics at this point.
Bell's is 6. I never heard of
Harpoon is another one. Alec, these are a lot of big name.
They're big. They make cheap beer. It doesn't mean they make the best beer out there. They just make.
No, I know, but we're talking about.
But then look at this shit. You got 3 Floyds coming in at fucking 26. I find that very hard to believe.
Yeah. I don't like this list.
I bet you at the bottom of the list you're gonna have like
that 28.
You're gonna have like other half and stuff like that down near the bottom because they don't distribute a lot, so they don't make a lot of sales like this.
Have Maui get 43 over.
Yeah. All right. Whatever.
Left Hand Brewing 47 over North Coast.
I could agree with that.
Over North Coast Brewing.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I would much rather have a Rasputin than.
They got Creature Comforts.
That is North Coast. Then drink this shit because this was very disappointing.
Top 50 breweries overall.
Left Hand ain't doing it no more, boys. I'm just gonna let you know.
Molson Coors, Constellation, Heineken, Pabst, Yuengling is 7. FIFCO. What the hell is that?
Founders is what is that overall? 13.
Yeah.
Top
Founder.
50 breweries overall.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, but
it
don't
is-
they have one where because Hill Farmstead usually makes top of the list on something? What's that?
They're like number one.
Oh, look,
all the
number
time. One or
26
two.
is Menhaus Crap Brewery, and they brew total shit, but they brew a lot of it.
Oh, they got a beat on there.
They're the ones that brew, like
Abita makes good beer.
not Abita.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Menhaus. Yeah, Abita makes great beer.
Anchor, Surly.
Menhaus doesn't though.
You know what I mean? You got. So listen here. Okay, based on that, just scroll up one tiny little scroll. So you got fucking look at this shit. You got Kona. Kona Brewing Company is over Alaskan Brewing Company.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I call bullshit.
Kona's owned by Red Hook, which is in cahoots with the
And Alaskan Brew Co. and the other one, Anchorage. Those dudes are those companies are pushing out fucking top notch shit.
Yeah, they're high, expensive.
And you're gonna stick them behind Kona Brewing Company.
Long trade.
In my opinion, if this was the case, I could see this being on sales.
Yeah.
Where they list them what's most popular and what sells, but not what is actually quality product to craft beer drinkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't consider Yingling craft, but I guess since it's not accessible to some
They should
folks,
do a top 25.
It's exotic to some people. It ain't that great.
They should do a vote, like a poll, and you vote for the best craft brewery or whatever.
Yeah, but you know what the thing is? They're going to ask people that don't drink craft beer. They're going to go and ask all the dive bar people that are drinking Budweiser products. What's your favorite type of beer? American adjunct lager, Budweiser all the way. America.
Let me get my ham.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Nassini.
Andrew.
That's what I don't like polls because they don't ask.
I don't like polls unless there's strippers going down.
Passion fruit, orange, and guava.
Like there should just be a poll put out for like, hey, you get this thing. You want to join in the poll? You can vote. Here it is. Everybody is allowed to vote.
No, they pick certain areas and the people they want to get in.
Yeah, so the polls are kind of skewed.
You know, those brewing the breweries that have like the you got to be part of the Padre or their club
on a poll
vote on shit.
So I bought a couple of beer glasses. Not that anybody gives a shit. Anyway, this is one. This is old, but I took care of it.
Michelob
beer.
Michelob old.
That's vintage.
This is old school. Schooner.
It's got the red thing on the top. It looks like a pack of Marlboro cigarettes.
Yeah.
You don't have the gold one, huh?
I have more. I have a Busch Bavarian beer one, and I also have a the other one is a Schlitz with a Schlitz one. And then I just brought a couple. The other one I wanted to bring, it's not even a beer glass, but it's so cool. I drink beer out of it sometimes.
You owe Mark an apology for
that. What about look at that? Enjoy this is a Tab.
The soda?
Glass.
Yeah, Tab.
This thing is older. This thing is from the 70s right here.
That's an hourglass.
I was born in the 70s.
This is okay. Well, this
not
is
as old as me.
It's older than you, Josh. Anyway, I never hardly use this glass.
Come back when that thing has a waistline.
That's a Tab.
Yeah. I just wanted to show you guys. I got some crazy. Yeah, this is
mighty.
This is fucking old school, man.
Somebody might want to pay you like $50 for that fucking
thing. I know.
Stone
not for sale.
You have that in years, dude.
Anyway, man, I got some cool glassware. I've got. It's not just most of it's beer related, but like the Tab. I also have a What's the other one I got? It's another soda that they don't even. That's not me.
Got Snorkel.
But I got some cool shit. Anyway, cheers to Josh. Cheers to beer bowl discussions and all. Cheers. Do a little shot and drink my beer like a good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. See what Sam was saying. Craft can be such a loose term these days, for sure. Craft.
Well, people don't use it. Like I said, I feel like a lot of these companies, it just depends because the U.S. is different than over there, and like grocery store beers, like you see, like where I'm at, you see your Terrapin, you see Elysian,
Even Dogfish
you
Head is in
see,
grocery stores as well. Around
you got,
So here's the thing.
Dogfish Head, you get that, and some of that is, I would say, craft, but they are bought out by a larger
It's crafty,
entity, which
yeah.
puts them into a macro
It
craft.
depends on how you. So I agree with everything you're saying, Miscellaneous. Here's people
It's
want
not
to
exotic
differentiate.
if I can go get it from the grocery store.
People want to differentiate between craft beer and crafty beer. People are very particular these days, and I'll just add to what Miscellaneous said. And this is what bothers me about this whole discussion, the craft beer thing, because I do agree that like Elysian, Anheuser-Busch, InBev, they're owned by them. Terrapin was bought out by
crafty shit, though.
Terrapin was Molson Coors back in 2016 or 2018. Anyway, so you've got Elysian, you've got Terrapin. These are craft brewery origins. They were bought out by big companies, had a big buyout. But here's the thing. They still brew the beer at the original breweries. They're overseen by these big companies that bought them out, but they don't fuck with the recipes. The reason they bought them out is because they're successful and they want to expand the distribution and expand on the idea of what the original craft brewer intended. And the person that sells out is not the enemy. They're not, they sold out to the man, whatever. They wanted to get their brand out there to more people. They took a huge fucking buyout or, big payday. And then they get to live the rest of their lives knowing that the beer that they created is distributed amongst the masses. And I don't see anything wrong with that. And people that hate on these craft breweries that sell out to these big companies, I do not agree with it. And I have never, in my experience, had a craft beer that was a craft brewery, independently owned, that sold out to a big company whose recipe changed and whose quality went down. I haven't had that experience. I've heard some people say that, but I don't think that's the case. And I think that for the most part, the people that are saying that are beer snobs, and they just don't like.
I guess that makes me beer snob, boys. This Constellation totally ruined Funky Buddha.
Here's the Untapped.
I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I'm saying
they still make some products are top notch, but I mean you gotta realize this shit too, dude. It's like Goose Island. Obviously, the Bourbon County shit. I think when they made their deal, I think the deal, like, you got to leave this shit alone.
Don't fuck with it.
Buy my company. This shit right here is my recipes, and we're gonna do it, and we'll sell it through because you own it. But this is my shit. Yeah. It's not your shit.
I agree.
And that's what I think. I think brewers should. It's okay if you sell your business, but I don't think it's okay to sell the rights to all your products that you push.
Yeah.
Because a recipe is a recipe, and it's supposed to be made like that. You can't say, well, this pale malt's a little bit cheaper, and we're going to switch it out.
But you know what? These craft breweries are going into it now with they have these big contracts, and then the whole point.
Some of those companies, they're
selling out. But the contracts specify you cannot alter the recipe in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You have to use the exact. There are no shortcuts. Now, some may sell out and say,
"Look at Bell's."
But I'm telling you, most of these craft breweries
through New Belgium. New Belgium's head brewer is going to be overseeing
New Belgium's been around for a long time.
But like I said, since Bell's sold out, they're going to be overseeing the Bell's project now.
Yeah, you're
crazy. No. You know what I mean? And that's.
I feel though. I mean, do you guys not feel the same? Like for the most part, these big companies that are buying out these craft breweries, it helps the small guy. They make their big payout, or they get their big payout, and then their product gets to be distributed more, and they get to experience that reward. Like, hey, we're home brewers, we're little. Like, I think for the most part, it's a good thing. That's all I'm going to say. I know it wasn't always the case, but I think that there's so many craft beer companies out there now that can't just get away with buying a name and then altering the brand and then expecting people to just like, okay, it's the same. It's good. We know better. We know better now.
There's instances too where companies expand and they buy another facility and they bite off more than they could chew and they're fucked.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's lose my business or sell out and semi keep doing what I'm doing.
Right.
Which is also a thing that happens with these people. You make a bad investment, you get another facility.
A lot of that.
Ruin, you can't keep the overhead, and then you're fucked. Negative dollar bills. Nobody wants that. And then you know what you do? You just call up InBev or fucking Molson Coors and hey, and they'll give you a shit ton of money. They'll oversee your stuff, and hopefully your product stays the same. It's tough, man. And I can agree some things do stay the same, but a lot of shit gets fucked up.
Yeah.
Down here, Funky Buddha is a prime example, dude.
There you go.
But I mean, you got to figure too, like Cigar City. Cigar City's one who's sold out. They're not independent craft, and they make good products. We don't get a lot of their exotic stuff. We get their macro craft, is what I call it. But they do make craftier beers. They have bombers. They have tons of different shit other than the Marshall Zucco. You know what I mean? They have very, very exotic products, and they don't even put them out in the state.
Brandon, get you. You know what? Brandon needs to get on here. You should come up in here.
That ain't gonna happen.
But yes, look at this. I got like tan lines and shit on my. Look at that.
Well, that's gonna look terrible when you wear a short sleeve.
I know. My face. It was 50 degrees.
It took moving up north for John and Ellie to finally start getting tan.
So these are the top rated beers on Untapped. So they got the Kentucky Brunch brand. It's got a 4.9.
Oh, Toppling Goliath. Okay.
13%.
Interesting.
Retired beer. Cost you an arm and a leg to buy.
Oh, that's probably a couple $1,000 right there for that bottle, I guarantee you. So for them, you get on like a lottery system to get when they release these beers.
That's the stout I was talking about, John. Remember when we had that one? Yeah, that was the one I was talking about from Top.
Side Projects is always on top of the list. They make a lot of. I think they're at. Where are they at?
You gotta realize too. This is Untapped and it's biased.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Beer Advocate, I definitely think Beer Advocate is biased. I treat these like the Wikipedia of beer. Is the information correct? It could be skewed. Just a personal opinion.
Side Project. Oh, 2010.
You're getting the exact facts.
There you go. 2010 Rare Bourbon County. Aged in 23-year-old.
Shane Fudge. Like, hey, dude, I'll give you $50.
Oh God, I would do a lot of things.
I think that was the year. I think they went to Anheuser-Busch in 2010, I believe.
2 years and 23-year-old Pappy Van Winkleberry.
That's awesome.
Rye.
That one I'd go for. Bourbon County brand stout vanilla rye.
I'd go for any of them.
I
might have to drink it. Y'all are killing me.
I had the 2018 their vanilla stout, but it wasn't a rye.
Yeah.
And I'm a sucker for the rye beers. I got the craft beer too late. Otherwise, I'd have this shit hiding out.
Yeah, I got into it about 2013, 14 maybe. Another Goose Island proprietary
blend.
KBBS again.
Grunge 2018. Anchorage, dude.
Blessed.
I wish I could get more products from them. Their shit is just so god awful expensive on Tavour.
On tons of coconut Madagascar vanilla beans.
They sell 350 milliliters for like $40.
Oh yeah, they're outrageous, dude. They're nuts.
But you gotta understand, it does come from Alaska. Shit's expensive there to begin with.
Oh look, there's King Julius.
Gas is it up?
Oh, Treehouse.
Yeah, King Julius.
It's not just King Julius, it's King Julius.
Yeah.
Julius. Is that what's still made?
I've actually had that one. Why is that?
Is that released every year? Is that a retired?
There with Angry Chair.
Oh, it is.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
so
8.4. Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I hear so many mixed things about Treehouse.
Oh, well, you're gonna have your own experiences with it soon. I'm telling you.
Well,
Some of
good.
the
Side
I'm
project.
gonna mark a lot of my bucket list shit off. Apparently,
you're gonna like the orange Julius and the green. I'm not telling you you're getting all. I'm just saying like some of these iconic treehouse
there you go.
brands.
Florida,
They are.
in collaboration with
They
Prairie.
would not I mean, like the New England juicy IPA style would not be what it is today without some of these beers. Purple, green, the orange Julius is another
Ozzy, you
one.
are correct. Kentucky
Just-
Brunch was the
These
number
are these are amazing,
Top
amazing beers. And
Top
I don't
one.
like
Yeah.
Treehouse, the Treehouse experience when you go to the brewery because they give you a
I'm not
wristband
going there for 3 beers.
and they
dude.
treat you like a whatever. But if
What,
you're
you
ordering,
giving
if
a
you're just
lunch
ordering
wine?
beer, if you're just ordering beer and you're picking it
Yeah,
up
there's
there,
You
then
want the mashed potatoes, or you do not want the mashed
2020.
potatoes?
See, we're starting to get more distro on Toppling
I don't
Goliath,
want no fucking mashed
but I
potatoes.
have yet to see a dark beer from them.
WeldWorks 15.6.
Yeah, that's exotic. It's in Greenlee, Colorado. I'm in Florida. That's it.
All right, I gotta get another beer. You guys are
Unless
Age
Brian
range.
hooked me up, you know what I mean? Like, because Chatio ain't sending me
gonna
no
have to
shit
let my
like
ass
that.
hang out this time.
Ooh, yeah.
Aged for 18 to 22 months.
And freshly
And
emptied.
freshly emptied 7 to 12-year bourbon barrels. How's that freshly? I guess.
Well, I mean that Parabola one I had was aged in 12-year-old
12-year-old.
bourbon barrel for a year though, but they usually do 6 to 8. I think they said 6 to 8 years. Bottle Logic. I've had that one at a like a beer fest thing. It was pretty good.
They just had a Bottle Logic. I think they just had. I can't remember if it was an IPA or stout.
Good
I saw
morning.
them on Tavor, and it was expensive. I mean, I know when you go there and you buy it, it's a spendy product, but you get upcharge. You know what I mean?
What Bottle Logic?
Yeah, I've heard good things.
Oh
about
yeah,
them.
yeah. Bottle Logic is definitely upcharge. I mean, I've had a few stouts by them. They're okay. I mean, they're nothing. You know, like you were saying, Untapped and those kind of things can be a little biased a lot of the times. You know, because I've had beers that they give like 4 3s or
Oh,
something.
shady.
Oh, absolutely. I totally agree with that.
You know.
I think this website is biased as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, they got a lot of side projects.
Any old Joe Schmo can get on here. Like I said, it's just like Wikipedia. Anybody can get on here. Anybody can post. You can get a group of people that come in 30, 40 deep, can sway
20-year-old Pappy Bear.
how the scores look on here, which
Yeah.
is insane.
So, yeah.
And then you get companies that, like Bumpy said, you get these companies that have 16 reviews. I guarantee you they're
they're all
Bumpy said,
like
they're their
family
buddies that
members
go
and-
there and they drink the shit and they're probably drinking it for free. And it's great. Cheers, Jamie C. Welcome in, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it's personal preference. I mean, you can give a beer a 5 out of 5 and still be like, oh, this is a 3.5 out of 5.
Never had this one. I was gonna review it, but I can get a
They
single.
started making the Florida Man and them big ass.
It's another one of those controversial craft breweries we're talking about. The big old Sam Adams.
Sam Adams, where the owner does
Well,
not.
where is that on the can? Where do they say that that's made? Is it made through Boston Beer Company or is it made through?
Brewed by the Boston Beer Company, Boston, Massachusetts, Bringsville, Pennsylvania, Cincinnati, Ohio, and Milton, Delaware, which is where
Oh, yeah. They're
So we don't really fucking know where this one was brewed.
Not a clue.
well, Dogfish and Boston.
Anyway.
It's really easy to spread it out like that. It could
Never
be brewed
had-
at these
never
5
had
or
this
6
beer.
facilities.
Just came
We don't
in.
know. Does it matter?
Just came inside, man.
That shit I don't like either because it's not.
I haven't had a
Don't you have really good brewers, man, and that's what recipes are.
I
I haven't had a
Good
Sam
thing.
Adams beer in a long time.
Because that's always Bumpy's thing. It's like, yeah, we get Sam Adams, but it's not like from the original Sam Adams company. It's like what you were saying, right? The Boston Beer Company. There's somebody that they like contract brew with or whatever that makes their shit.
Well, Sam Adams' home
Same
headquarters
thing with
is
like
even out of
Arrogant
Boston, it's out of
Bastard from
Cincinnati,
Stone.
Ohio.
Like, because Stone technically doesn't make Arrogant Bastard. It's made at a bunch of off-sites, I guess. So you don't know really
well, it's
where
made
it
at one
comes
of
from.
many. That's the thing when you buy, you collab or you buy out or whatever, like Sam Calagione and Jim Cook.
Contract brew.
They're joining forces, and obviously there's a lot of brewing power there. So,
well, you give them money, you rent their equipment out, and they do the work for you. That's what you pay them for.
But the thing with the Sam Adams and the Dogfish Head thing, it really worked out for both of them, because you got one of them on the board of like we were talking about earlier, determining the craft beer.
I don't drink it anyway. So.
Right, and then you have Sam Calagione, who's a freaking very smart man. He knows his like it was a power duo, the two of them, and people and other than us talking about it now, most people look at these beers as craft beer. They don't know any better. And not to say that it's not craft beer. It's great beer that they make. They make excellent beer. But all I'm saying is that they, like other smaller craft breweries, they can only dream and imagine to have the opportunity that these two.
It's tough too. Well, you got
they become macro craft. They're macro craft.
But
now,
is that such a bad dream, a bad thing, or is that just people living out the
well, see, that's the thing. Like I said about Cigar City, I live in Florida. They're in Tampa, 3 hours away.
Right.
They make like
awesome beer. I've had a lot of it. They make great stuff.
No, but see, when you go on their website and you see the shit that they actually sell that they don't sell to the public, you have to go there. They have so much shit, and they should put forth the effort to get that shit out to the people.
I think what you look at.
I just don't want Marshall Zoo cuffs in the can. I want the exotic shit that you're brewing.
Yeah, no.
And why don't you distro that? I live in Florida.
I understand. I hear what you're.
The way that I look at like craft beer and stuff like that would be the same way I look at like businesses. Yeah, some businesses that start off smaller, they're family owned. They're entrepreneurs. They start up a business. Boom, you got some employees, associates, whatever you want to call them, that are working for you. Maybe they don't have the best health benefits because it's a smaller business, but they love working for who they're working for. They feel comfortable. They feel like they're part of the family. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden they go Fortune 500 type. They go on the market. Now they're part of the stock trade, to where now it's getting out of the, let's try to keep the associates or the employees happy. We got to keep the people that are in the market happy. And now the people that are working for you, maybe they have better health benefits. Maybe they get paid a little bit more. But do they really feel that same, like, I'm connected with this business? They kind of feel pushed aside. They kind of feel more like a number. You're just being used. You can be gone tomorrow. They don't care. They'll move somebody else in there.
And I can totally see that.
So you kind of lose that kind of comfort, that kind of love.
Working at an independent owned private business, and then it turns corporate. I guarantee you, everybody here on the panel or in the chat has worked for corporate.
Yeah, everything changes for sure.
Like, my boss isn't really my boss anymore because he doesn't own it. Even though
you can go to your boss with problems, and guess what? Your problem's not going to be fixed for.
Because they got to go to their boss. And
then you got to wait for like some type of meeting to happen, and then they're going to decide 5 years down the road. And by then you're fired, so it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't.
Well, yeah,
it's over. Yeah, you're done.
You're a small business, and then big corporations get involved, and they clean house and bring in all brand new people.
Absolutely,
all those people that had jobs, and it's like,
well, now we own everything. So see ya.
Yeah, exactly.
Done. We're gonna take this.
I know you've been working here for like.
Just tired of people selling.
You know
out
what
too.
though?
That does happen.
I don't think that really happens much anymore when they do
The best macro.
I don't know. I feel like they're making because the beer itself makes.
That's a good question.
What is that? The last beer and pedal. What is the
best
macro craft
brewery
you had?
that you know?
The best macro.
I'll tell you.
craft.
I don't know. You wouldn't consider
Macro craft.
This is a good one here. It still says independent on the side, but I would say this is close to this would be macro craft as far as I'm concerned. Something like this.
Yeah, if we're considering like Dogfish Head since they joined up with Boston Beer Company.
Yeah.
The Utopias Worldwide Stout was pretty damn good.
Yeah, I'd put that.
Yeah.
Or actually, Goose Island, the Bourbon County.
That's probably the best. You know what? That's the best because Bourbon County is
because they got mostly
every
by
fucking year. Every year I get excited about the Bourbon County, and now that I'm up here in New England, I'm really excited about some of the different beers. Excuse me, that I might be able to find.
The thing is too with the macro craft. See,
that would be it for me.
Like my big brewery that I really like down here before Constellation bought them out was Funky Buddha. When I went on vacation last year, I went to Funky Buddha, and they were bought out by Constellation. When I went there, great experience. You're having exotic shit that they don't sell, things that haven't been re-recipeed. I've definitely had a few products from them that were out of this world great, and had them after they've been, I guess they say, rebranded, new labels. They call it a different series now. The bottles aren't so jazzy, and they weren't as good. But when I went there, the beer that I did have was quality. So that's kind of it's kind of like a double-edged sword, I think, when it comes to that. You know what I mean? Like my perfect example, like I was saying earlier, Cigar City. Yeah, you get your regular shit from them. You get the fancy papers, the Florida Man, the fucking High-Low, the High-Low, the regular
Florida Cracker, baby. Florida Cracker.
Yeah. So, Sophie's awesome. If you ever see Sophie from Goose Island.
Yeah, I've had beer years ago.
I got to chime in real quick to Tommy Carroll. Can you please save these questions for Monday? Come on, knock it off, man.
Bumpy, you need to write them down now. Forget.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Cheers to you, Milford. Welcome in.
Yeah, cheers to you, Paul.
But yeah, if you guys haven't had Goose Island Sophie, I've had that a couple times.
That's a good one. It's kind of like a saison.
It's a
Matilda, man. I see those, and I'm kind of like, should I get it? Should I not?
I'm actually, I know I've had it. I may have reviewed it. I don't know.
I mean, they're up there. It's something like $17 for a bottle, but it's friggin' fantastic.
Yeah.
I need to figure out what beer I'm gonna have. I was gonna drink that Three Fontaine, but
shut that door behind you.
I'm looking at the fridge now.
You ain't
check
drinking
to see
that.
if the dogs are there.
You're gonna drink all that right now.
Doggy.
That's a big ass bottle to fucking drink by myself.
This is fun, Josh. I'm enjoying.
Well, thanks for stopping by. I haven't seen you in a while, John.
Second week in a row, right? I stopped by at the end of the last one, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is. What the fuck I'm doing here, but
It's beer talk.
like it.
Beer talk.
It's fun.
That's all it is.
I'm gonna grab this vitamin.
Simple, kind of directed, but not.
I like talking about this kind of stuff, and it always interests me especially what we're talking about tonight, the craft beer versus macro, and where do you draw the line type of thing, because there are many, like we talked about the Bourbon County. I consider the Bourbon County, I know Josh, I would like to get, because Josh is hosting this, I'd love to get he doesn't drink he doesn't really drink Bourbon County, or I don't know if it's because he doesn't want to support them because they're macro owned or whatever, but you can't tell me, Josh, that Bourbon County doesn't make
that's their bread and butter. If you have any beer from Goose Island, I recommend you have those beers.
If you haven't had them, Josh, that's one thing. But to just say like, oh, Bourbon County and whatever, and just to like write them off because they are owned by InBev and the beer. But man, the Chicago line, the Bourbon County line is not affected by anything. They do their own thing every year. They collaborate with
I
Pappy
do
Van
wish
Winkle
that
in the
we
past.
could get more of
Old
their
Forester,
exotic
some of the
variants.
best bourbon
Instead of just distro 4,
distillers
I wish
in
we
the
could get all
country.
8 distroed. That'd be nice.
If you're a bourbon barrel aged stout kind of guy, as I know you are, then I don't know how
I
you can't,
dabble here and there.
I don't know how you can't love Bourbon County for what it is.
Yeah,
Explain.
Come on, JG. What's up, man?
right.
Get on here.
Oh, what was that? I didn't even see the comment. Somebody
You said you're running the show now, huh?
Oh no, I'm not.
Running away. Get over here.
No,
Stop being chicken shit.
no. I just want to know. I do want to hear Josh's perspective on that though, with the Bourbon
On
County,
Bruce
because I
Island?
know he's not a big Bourbon County guy.
I don't know. I think there's way too. I think it's overhyped in my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's been years since I've had Bourbon County.
But I mean, Josh doesn't drink Founders. He's
Yeah.
stays
Right,
away
no,
from
that's-
some of these controversial breweries.
I'm one
And
of
that's his opinion.
Is it-
You're welcome to
But is it though? Let me ask you this, Josh, and I'm sorry, I'm not just you can kick me off the panel at any time.
those.
Is it because you don't like the beer, or is it like the Founders and the Bourbon County, or is it because you would just let's keep it as simple as this? Is it because you would just rather support local craft beer and you don't want to deal with
Yeah,
that?
that's it. Yeah,
Is that it?
yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm not saying it's a bad beer.
Right, but you
I
would just rather
I'd rather spend my money.
spend your money on something.
Yeah,
I do,
Yeah.
I understand that, but in the same,
I think seltzers are a thing of the past.
all right, let's not get carried away here with the seltzers bump.
You don't hear about seltzers anymore. When was the
everyone.
last seltzer you saw brought?
It's funny though,
one of
Josh.
our
I
beer
see
festivals?
Josh is all about some White Claw now. Don't
I
let
did
him
have
fool
some
you.
White Claw,
Don't let
yeah.
Josh
Well,
fool you.
but
He's
Josh
all
is
about
like
some White
from
Claw.
Virginia, so
Yeah,
Get up there.
okay. I do understand where Josh is coming from. I feel like you've maybe overlooked some of the really good stuff just because you try to support what's local and everything. That's great, but you've missed out on some amazing stuff. That's why I kind of look at it like I know.
No, I mean,
what's craft, what's
I
macro,
think
whatever.
Bourbon
But
County,
if it's
you know,
good,
years
it's
ago,
good, and I'm not gonna
I've had
punish
the barley
myself.
wine, and
I'm not gonna punish
I
myself.
thought
because
I thought the foam was the color of the beer. I'm like, man,
That's
that's
the
crazy
nitro.
ass neck wash.
Yeah, you know what it looks like? It looks like a Boddington's Pub Ale. I used to drink those.
What does Thrash say? It looks like an upside down snowstorm over there. I can't do this.
Oh, see, look. Ozzy's never had a Goose Island, Bourbon County.
Oh, God, come on, Calmers. Well, you're in the right stream. Josh doesn't drink it. Miss Lannis does. I don't know. Whatever.
Barrel aged seltzers. Yeah, I think Dragon. Or,
I think that's.
Have you
probably
actually
much of a
seen
market.
the Dragon's Milk? That shit
I
didn't
haven't
get
seen
put out. I didn't see it on shelves.
I didn't. That was like last year. They were talking about that.
Todd and Andy got some of those, and I think that was probably Brewery Direct over
Yeah, it
at
had to be.
90 because
I
they
never-
got all of the variants of the Dragon's Milk
This
seltzer,
beer's not that
barrel
great.
aged
This is
seltzer.
my last can. It's from Vitamin C.
Oh, vitamin C. Oh, yeah.
Tropical Envy. It's very sweet. I don't know. It's like
I love vitamin C, man. I didn't even know they
I like
distributed
vitamin C too, but like this one was, it was kind of a miss for me. I don't know, it's just way too sweet. I'm a double IPA at 10%.
When I went with Kate and it was Trish and it may have just been the three of us. Anyway, they had an anniversary ale. Oh, and it was a double IPA. It was really good, but I don't think they ever
just came out with an
distributed it.
anniversary ale.
What about it was awesome. But I got to try their. I may have tried that one. What's the name of that one again? It's a
Tropical Envy.
I've had.
I don't know. I may have actually had that. I may have had
straight
that.
up vitamin C product, and it was good. I do have a collab in the fridge. I've heard really good things about vitamin C.
Yeah, I mean, the vitamin C is great, but just this one has a weird.
So Ozzy, I
You don't get
kind
no
of
Bourbon County for $6.
generally speaking, I would say that's a good rule of thumb if you're buying like a can, for example, something like this. But if you're buying something like this, or if you're buying Bourbon County, then you can expect to pay 10, 11, 12 bucks for a bottle. That's just the way it is.
Well,
I mean,
the thing is that kills me with the Bourbon County is they come out with 8 variants every year, right?
Yep.
They only distro 4. And it's not their top tier shit.
Right.
And what they do, they put the original out, and then they make they have 2 low grade beers. Typically the original is $11 to $13 a bottle. Mm-hmm. Then they come out with the mid range, which is like $16, and then the other 2 variants are between $20 to $25 a piece.
$5, yeah.
And that, it's nuts. It's absolutely fucking insane.
I will say
I can still get Bourbon County from.
And I will say this. Here's the thing with the bourbon. You know, if you're looking at prices and everything, don't.
That's a good deal because usually they're
if you're looking for the best. So like to Commerce or whoever made the comment. So like Bourbon County, for instance, their standard variant, which I rarely got, but when I did, $12.99 a bottle. Awesome stuff.
You're welcome.
Some of the variant, yes, the verticals. I'm talking about when I bought it on my own for $12.99. Yeah, the verticals that you sent me were outstanding. And then the variants, of course, are like $22.99 to $25.99 a bottle. But let me say this about so the Bourbon County line, the Chicago line, the Bourbon County line, not touched or altered by InBev and none of these big, beer people coming in there fucking with what
we're getting the low grade versions. I couldn't imagine what the high end.
Yeah, like the Bourbon County aged in Pappy Van Winkle. Jesus fucking Christ, that sounds.
Well, no, they had last year. They had the birthday cake. They had the heaven.
Right, there's a lot that we haven't gotten. I honestly, I'm still waiting to find the fucking.
Does anybody live in fucking Chicago?
Try that one.
Can we find a beer tuber that lives in fucking Chicago?
But yeah,
that's all we need.
The point, I guess what I'm trying to say is no matter what,
I've been looking.
Sometimes you have to, if you're a big beer dork like myself, and everybody on this fucking panel, don't act like you aren't, Josh, Miscellaneous, Bumpy. We're all into the same fucking shit with this beer thing that we're doing here. And maybe you don't want to spend money on certain brands or whatever, like Josh didn't want to spend money on Bourbon County, but I've seen him buy a $25 can of some fucking whatever that shit was that we were at the store in Virginia. Anyway, we're all down for some fucking kick-ass craft beer. The point is, when you get a bottle like this beer here, for instance, $12, $11, whatever it was for the bottle.
Is that a 350 or a 500?
This is a 16.9 ounce bottle. But you get these barrel aged stouts, for instance, with all these different flavors and this, that, and the other. Same thing with a double or a triple IPA that's been, you had all these different hops, double dry hop, this, that, and the other added to it. It's one thing for the average consumer to kind of pass it by, but like we love that shit. And I think craft beer has grown so much that there are a lot of craft beer enthusiasts like ourselves that want to get this stuff. We understand that it might cost a little bit more, but if you look at the brewing, especially with the bourbon barrel aged stouts, like the Bourbon County line, for instance, we're just talking about
Black Tuesday.
They aged this stuff for over a year in barrels, and then you have a collaboration with Heaven Hill and Pappy Van Winkle in the past, and Old Forester and Angels. What was the one? Eagle Rare and. Like all of these Stantons, Blantons,
Woodford.
Like all of these, this is like it's an incredible thing that that they're doing with this type of stuff. And we,
Oh, you took that picture? God damn it!
If you gotta You got to spend a little
You
bit
knew
more
that.
money.
You knew the job was dangerous. When
I
you
know,
took it.
yeah. Well, that's why I sent it out. I was like, I bet you miscellaneously use it when you throw it out.
Anyway,
That's
they
a
price some of these beers at these high price points, and it weeds out the people that aren't really interested. But people like you and I, we know what we're getting ourselves into, and it's actually worth the price point for a lot of this stuff.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not trying to promote expensive beers because, of course, I would love to buy cheap barrel aged beers and be the best thing I ever had. But the truth of the matter is, you get what you pay for with this type of stuff, as with anything. And all right, whatever. People talking shit about me in the chat. That's fine.
No, JB with. No, but I get what you're saying. I mean, craft beer is fucking expensive.
It is fucking expensive,
and it's getting
now more than ever. Fucking
exactly.
Biden,
but
inflation.
That is not the reason why craft beer is expensive.
I know. I'm just being a smartass.
Have you guys ever bought something
that's supposed
like
to be miscellaneous?
Have you bought a beer, like a craft beer that you've never had before, but you looked at the price and you're like, oh, this might be good. I should probably buy this bottle of beer.
Yes, lots of times.
And then you get it, and then you're like, oh,
there's always that.
I did it last week when I did Beer Man, So Like Your Style. I had that bobbing for apples from Lumberbeard after I had a great barley wine from them. I think I might have had 3 products from them, and the 2 that I had were great. I had that absolutely terrible beer. I drank half of it, poured it out. I scored an 80. No, Paul, I have enough respect for you that I don't do that.
Oh shit! Okay. Inflation is good for me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's keep printing.
This one doesn't even really look like you. The other one's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, that was another.
I can't wait till we get this old. We'll be drinking smoothie sours, fucking pension nurses' asses.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely bought.
I look forward to that.
Price. I'm like, oh,
when we get old, boys, you're still gonna do the damn thing. We'll go live on YouTube just like this.
Who knows?
Back in my day,
it might be some sort of a crazy platform. Yeah.
I do have some pictures of Paul, but out of respect, I don't use them because he's a very nice guy.
Who?
Paul
Middleford.
Oh.
I don't care so much. I have a couple of Josh I don't use often, and I did delete the one picture of Bumpy where he's like. It was a long time ago where people were sharing photos of their beer gut. I don't have that.
Oh, Bumpy's pregnant. Yeah, that was our baby.
There's like Beer Man and Bumpy. A couple of people got on. I think Drunk One got on. It was only in our hangouts. Nobody saw it.
You all right, Bumpy?
There you go. Don't pay taxes.
Yeah, I'm typing in the.
Oh,
don't pay taxes. You want to end up like Wesley Snipes? Fuck. I don't want to go to prison.
Don't pay taxes, and then you get fucked. Okay, let's see how long that works for you.
I absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you can get away for a while. I don't think my barber really pays taxes.
I mean, I guess if you're, whatever, not a.
That COVID relief shit. Oh God, we're gonna get off topic. That shit fucked me, dude. I got that.
I'm typing in. If you guys get screwed by that, you weren't supposed to claim that as your income.
Yeah.
That was taxpayer dollars.
Well,
that's what the COVID relief is because the government doesn't have money.
That's right, Jeremy.
The government doesn't have money. They don't make money.
I'd rather say that I got something from them than not than get audited.
Oh yeah, I think Ozzy is a tax. He like files people's taxes.
Yeah, I received some money and it came off the top of my taxes this year.
Yeah. Yeah, we weren't supposed to be taxed on that, but then they were like, "Psych!"
You weren't supposed to claim if you got COVID relief. The child tax credit was not COVID relief. That was them giving out basically half of what.
Well, it's because the kids were at home. They're back
on your child taxes.
You're paying
if you have a child, so
you're making your kids breakfast and lunch instead of sending them to school and this and that. Yeah, there's a lot of
I think JV got screwed on his taxes this
I
year.
got fucked. They took
should audit the.
They took $3,000 off the top of my shit.
The IRS.
Yeah, when you look at your net,
Instead of getting a nice juicy $9,000, I only got like $6,000.
Well, that's how they fucked everybody. Everyone's like, "Oh, we're getting all this money," and they're saying it's not taxable.
Well, that's the problem. That's why the inflation's gone up.
Dude, the rent down here is
3% of the inflation is caused from all of this COVID relief money because it's all, all these like, oh, we're gonna give you
they fucked my shit up.
$5 trillion in COVID relief. Well, that's all taxpayer stuff that caused 3% of the inflation.
The thing is,
we're paying it back now.
That's exactly what's fucked. I'm paying back.
Nothing is free. When you
money
get free
on,
yeah,
I'm paying them interest on my own shit. They made money off of my money at the end of the day.
Just like when you get these games and stuff on your cell phone,
Oh, bitch.
it's free, but what they do is they
your
farm
information.
you. They market farm you. They sell all your information. That's what they're saying. Can we have access to all of your contacts, access to your phone numbers, access to your camera? Because they're selling your information. It's not free.
That's
now you're going to start getting.
That's a crazy thing I shared with my wife. We had a water park that got built around here, right? She took my son to this water park when he was like 3, so it's like 4 years ago, right? She took a photo on her phone, and she said she didn't post it to Google or to the exact place that it is. That fucking picture has 75,000 views on Google. Which is a lot of people, I guess, local, but in exactly what you're talking about. She said, I didn't post that to Google. They just scooped it up and tagged it with that place. It's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you guys wait, dude. The bubble's gonna burst again. Houses will be cheap as fuck. You just wait.
Yeah,
everything's cyclical. Whatever.
It's gonna be like 2000.
I want to get just really quick. You guys are bumming me out with all this shit. I want to get back to beer for a second, if that's okay. I want to show you guys a couple of beers.
Those cheeks.
No.
Yeah, what do you got there, John?
So we were talking about Jack's Abbey earlier. I drank that. So this is from Jack's Abbey, but it's their ale wine.
Are you drinking that maple barrel shit?
Yes. You're right.
That's not
Springdale, which is their ale lineup. This is
I think I've seen Springdale. Right?
Barrel aged maple brig. It's a double barrel aged mocha stout.
Like 8% though.
8.5%. Aged 1 to 2 years.
That's a session beer right there.
You haven't had that one yet?
No, I haven't. I might drink it tonight.
You can drink it
with you guys.
I've had it, and let me tell you. Do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
Don't spoil it for him.
Is it good?
I honestly want his genuine.
It's decent, but it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
Fine. The other one I got is from Maine Beer Company out of Freeport.
There you go, Maine.
Maine's good, dude.
This is the Mean Old Tom.
That's fucking awesome.
Yes, yeah, that one's good.
Love that.
So it's a stout
aged
on natural vanilla beans, and it's actually lower ABV. It's only
that's an awesome stout though.
Yeah, that one's good, dude. I've had
it says drink within 120 days. It's 6.5%, and it was bottled on March 22nd, so it's less than a month old.
Well, you better drink that shit.
Well, maybe I will. I got to finish the. So I'll tell you what. You guys in the comments, the chat, whatever. I could do a review of this later, or I can hang out. I'll tell you what. I'll drink one of these two.
Somebody $500 to do my tax.
I'll drink one of these two. Everybody put in
the Mean Old Tom.
People put in the chat. Mean Old Tom or Springdale Barrel Aged Maple Brig. I'll drink one of them next. You decide.
You decide.
That's right. The viewers, it's what it's all about.
When
Honestly,
are you going to drink it? Are you
it's
going
a
to drink it?
miracle that
Because
anybody's
I got to go
watching
to
this
bed.
right now anyway, because I mean,
If you're going to
a
drink
great
it
host,
after I
but
go to
you
bed,
got a bunch
then
of
drink
fucking
the,
idiots on
drink
your
the other
panel, so
one.
I appreciate everything. That's anyway. I mean, I'm not talking about.
When are you going to drink this? When are you going to drink this? Give me a
This
time.
fucking guy. This guy.
Oh,
No, if you're
Y'all
going to drink this in
y'all
like the next
snooty,
like
man.
5
You're all
minutes, then drink
snooty.
the
Sure.
before
You're
you go home.
Yankee.
it's
Yes,
9:30.
because as soon as I get done with this,
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is I'm going to be definitely going to bed by 10.
Yeah. So you got 30
fucking
minutes.
A. It's half an hour. I'll be drinking it before the fucking 10
Then
o'clock.
drink to mean old Uncle Tom.
I will. I'm going to
But
address
it's not up
Paul's
to you. It's up to the
question.
viewers. The viewers.
Oh, it's up to the
got a
viewers.
question.
I'm sorry.
Paul's got a
I
question.
think
I'm a viewer.
there's a lot of beers out there that are barrel aged, but they do make products that are aged on bourbon soaked chips
Yeah.
and things like that,
Wood
which are
stage.
not going to get as prevalent.
This is not even a barrel aged beer. It's only
No.
aged.
And that's
You
much
shut
better.
up.
That's much better
Quiet,
than the
you.
Springdale one.
All right. Cheers.
That's
What do you think?
Let's,
Did you read Mr. Paul's question? Or are you just being an asshole?
me?
Yeah.
This question. What do you have an answer?
Most barrel aged beers have a wood character to them. Yes.
In the cask, but they do like the oak, the chips and shit.
Yeah.
Like I know, what's that Poland company? It starts with the K. They make
yeah, I know
all the
which one you're
Baltic
talking about.
porters, cones.
Oh yeah.
And there are American-made companies that don't barrel age. They do the chips, and I don't know how I feel
Well, I mean,
about
'cause you-
that. I don't think there's
Well, let me ask.
wood
Let's ask
dominant
Nelly.
flavored, but I think the laser edge charred things that you can put in your beer taste different, like what you did, Bumpy.
Well, did my homebrew? Did that taste like it was kind of like? Did it taste like it had oak and stuff in it?
It did have a barrel aged. If you had given it to me and you didn't tell me, first of all, it's a homebrew. It's amazing. You did a good job with it. But yes, it tasted like it was a full on barrel aged beer, and you didn't do that. But it had the way that you brewed it and the oak spirals and everything. It had the barrel aged effect.
Yeah, whatever they call it.
Take it for I'm a barrel aged. That's all. That's my thing, man. I'm telling you, it had barrel aged presence and quality, and it didn't taste like you took any shortcuts. And it was amazing. I love it.
Well, then you have pastry stouts.
That's
A lot of those pastry stouts are bourbon barrel aged, and they have no.
Some of them, yeah, but you know what? A lot of the pastry stouts that I've had have not been barrel aged, and they're just like relying on the lactose and then the extra sugar and whatever. And the ones that I have had that have been barrel aged, for example, something like this. This is not really a pastry stout, but it's a chocolate porter with barrel aged whatever.
Robust.
It's good shit.
I think some of those oak chip ones, they're not as
some of them maybe
they're more relying on those chips to.
Yes, you're probably right. I haven't. The only thing I can think of recently that I had that was not actually barrel aged, other than what Bumpy gave me, was the Budweiser when they did the oak stave or the oak, whatever. They had the whole lineup of the copper series, the copper barrel, the reserve, aged in oak. That was whatever. Not that it was bad, and it gave a little bit of that barrel presence to the beer. I liked all of those beers, but that was something that is not like you're thinking, oh wow, this is a barrel aged beer. It's like, oh wow, I'm getting some wood, I'm getting this, that, and the other, but it doesn't taste like they really put. Yeah, it didn't taste like it was aged for months in a barrel.
I feel like the vanilla note's not as intense.
Plus, they weren't brewing porters and stouts.
Depending on the barrels too. I mean,
a lot of it.
Are they using bourbon barrels? Are they using whiskey barrels?
Right.
There's a difference in the char, the grades of the barrels. Yes. There's a lot of aspects that come into thought with that.
Right. You're right.
Well, like that Firestone.
Is it toasted? Is it roasted? Is it charred? I mean, what is it? They have 4 levels, right? on the bourbon barrel, whiskey barrel.
Yes, the alligator char being the most
crispy as fuck, like
yes,
Jack Daniel's smoky as
crispy,
fuck.
like yes, alligator char. Though is what they call it.
Alligator char.
That's what Wild Turkey does with theirs. Alligator char.
All right, I'm gonna have to pull in Alex.
I like the char.
Let's go, John. Let's go, John.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
I think you
All
get that smoky.
I want to see. I want to see what you think of the
That's
mean
from
old Uncle
Pete.
Tom.
Okay, let me
Yeah, I
finish
mean,
this.
like that. There's a lot of.
Why
different
don't they make
beers that-
peated beers?
Yeah, that's true.
Peated beers.
Like they make the peated whiskeys.
Whiskey.
Which
Well,
has-
because the peated.
No.
Well, because that whole thing is
Just
actually
a
kind
pinch.
of.
You don't need a lot. It's
Yeah.
very. you
Well,
gotta
the
be very-
smokiness, like there's certain beers, like you think of the like the Scotch ales and stuff. There's American breweries out there that are like, oh, Scotch whiskey has a smokiness. They use peat moss. Let's use peat moss. And that's not the way that the Scotch ales were actually made back in the day. They didn't use peat moss.
I understand that.
Yeah, so there was actually no smoky character to the Scotch ales. They were just sweeter. They were the Scotch didn't have a lot. They had like barleys and stuff like that they could use, but they didn't have hops. So they would actually have to import their hops to use hops in their beers, and they'd get those from England. So it's kind of become, but it was like a lost
art.
It wasn't a lost art. It was just they didn't keep track of what they were brewing, so it became this whole like let's piece together history of stuff that we don't actually have history of, but let's try to figure out what it was based off of what they had in the region. So they went off of like, oh, they're big on whiskeys, and they use peat moss. So they must have been smoky beers, but then there was like literature that was found that they actually weren't used.
They used
stuff. So.
I know they use the moss, like the moss, the grass and shit like that. They use that as like a purifying agent too, right?
Yeah, like an Ingleglass, like seaweed.
Yeah,
that's a clarifying.
It helps drop the sediment out, and it produces a cleaner looking product.
John, I think you'll like that beer. That beer is really good.
Yeah, they probably filtered it through like
you've had it too, Josh?
Like that.
Yeah, I've had it. Yeah.
So you and Bumpy have both had this. Okay.
Yeah, we get Maine a lot here.
Yeah.
I'll have to get another one to review.
I had that for the first time. It was a nice spring day. I was out in my backyard and I popped the bottle and I was like, oh, God.
It's super roasty on the
nose.
Yeah.
There you go.
A little bit of the vanilla, but yeah, it's mostly like roasted malt, toasted bread. Like, go get a good fucking breakfast, and they have that burnt, almost burnt toast.
But when you drink it, it's like this is like
vanilla. I'm expecting a lot of vanilla on the palate because I'm not getting a lot of vanilla.
Well, you're just gonna be amazed by the flavors from the malts.
For only being like 7%.
Your nose blind, your cheeks are red, you're drunk already.
I'm sunburnt from watching baseball for 8 hours today.
He's in the shade.
It's just a standout, like kind of imperial stout without being too high on ABV.
I'd take it on the lighter side, medium.
That's really good. So here's the thing about this: it doesn't drink. It drinks like if somebody loved barrel-aged stouts and they were an alcoholic and they tried to like horn it in and whatever. This will be like the alternative that they drank because it drinks like a barrel-aged stout. You get the vanilla and the roasty toasty, but it's super. This is interesting. Hold on. Stand by.
You'll be in love with it before you finish the glass.
I do like it already.
Yeah.
6.5%. Yeah. Look at
that. The problem with the Maine Brewing Company, the Maine Beer Company, is their prices are fucking jacked up there. Like $9 for a friggin' 12-ounce bottle. It's like, come on.
Have you had a dinner by Maine Beer Company? That one's a really good one.
I've had dinner on.
Yeah.
I've had dinner once on tap.
Yeah.
That's
they
very
had,
hard. That's
they had
very hard to
dinner,
come
they
by.
had lunch.
Yeah,
They had,
lunch used to be hard, but now lunch you can find
Lunch is everywhere, dude.
Yeah, but now dinner's like
The vanilla is there, but it's not too sweet. The roasted malt and the char and the toasted bread notes are exquisite. It's 6.5, so it's like it's super easy drinking, and it doesn't have the bear. It's like a barrel aged beer without the barrel. Like it's got all of the complexity and the things you would expect from a barrel.
the thing is, you're not even thinking that it's only a 6.5%, are you? You're thinking this tastes like a 9%.
It feels higher.
Yeah.
But not because it's drinking alcohol.
Because of the taste.
But because of the flavor profile.
Yeah.
But you know what's really the most impressive thing with this with me is the God, look at that fucking head. Look at that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this.
biscuity,
I would
dark bread. What do you got?
Well, I'm getting dark bread. I'm getting a little bit of
crust, doughy.
All of it. I'm getting a dark toasted white bread. I'm getting a wheat bread. I'm getting a little bit of rye in there as well. I'm getting the vanilla. I'm getting the fucking everything but the barrel. But the barrel doesn't. It's not boozy. I don't know. This is it. This is nice. I do like this. I'm having. I've had a lot to drink tonight, so I'm trying to.
I can agree. I mean, there are some barrel aged beers out there that are not over 10%.
Vanilla,
or even over 9.
Right.
I've seen barrel aged beers at 7, 8.
The vanilla is just right through the sip. It's roasty, toasty.
6% barrel aged beers.
This is not barrel aged at all. Yeah, no, it's roasty, it's toasty. You get the vanilla in there, but it's not too sweet. The star of the show is a roasted malt, dark toasted bread notes, a little bit of like a spice, like a rice spice, and like a wheat bread in there, and then it finishes like it just drops off. You get a little bit of like coffee espresso, like bitterness from that. Even though, I mean, obviously there's no coffee in here. And then it just that's it. And then you're ready to go back in. And this is good. This is fucking good.
Yeah.
I like the vanilla. I like the way that they played everything. Oh God, what do you want? So you're still online, I assume? No, I'm not online.
Sorry, we're live.
Anyway,
What's on?
wait a minute.
Anyway.
This is good. I like this. And look at that. Look at the lacing in here. This is all right. So I'll just go ahead and I'll just shut up and be done with it. This is the only bottle I have. I was going to review it on my channel in a day or so. I'm going to give it a 97, which is one under 98, 99, 100 are world class for me. It falls a little bit short in the world class department because it's not barrel aged, but it's as good as you can do without barrel aging. And I think the fact that they age it on the vanilla beans, you get that flavor. And if you're somebody that's a traditionalist with stouts and you like the roasty, toasty malt character and that part of it, you're gonna fall in love with this beer, and as I have. And it's an awesome beer. Oh, excuse me.
I missed my opportunity with them. There was like I said, the lunch, the dinner was here, and I think there was 2 more variants. They were all majority IPAs, and my buddy got them in, and you know what the bottle looks like. You can show the people. I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to pull the trigger on that. And I was newer into craft beer. I didn't know Bumpy from, New Hampshire. He's up there for that's out of Maine. And well after it was past its prime, I heard very good things about that company. And I just missed my shot. You have fun.
John and I are going to have to we're going to have to do a Maine trip, go to Portland, and just hang out, get a hotel room, bring the girls, And
But you're gonna need 2 hotel rooms.
oh yeah, we'll do like the beer tour because they do a beer bus. They take you from brewery
Unless
to
you guys are
brewery, and then
swingers.
go back to the hotel room. We'll be able to do dinners at some diners, go to some dive bars. Get some greasy food to eat. It'll be a good time.
Hell yeah.
Are you up for that, John?
Yes.
I love a good dive bar.
Have you ever
Pool
been to Portland, Maine?
jukebox, dartboards, cheap beer, smoke cigarettes inside. Might be able to score some extracurriculars. That's a dive bar, in my opinion.
Hey. This stuff. This, you know what?
If you can't smoke cigarettes in the bar, it's not a dive
All
bar.
right, maybe it's not a dive bar. Maybe like just sidebar greasy foods.
Oh, it's a restaurant.
I had my first Reuben
Yes.
in Portland, Maine, and
They
it was
serve
with a
food,
major
huh?
hangover, and it was like,
It's a
wow,
restaurant.
this is so good.
Yeah,
Would you like something to drink, sir? No.
Yeah, there was a bar in Philly. I used to get a dive bar. You used to get $1.25.
This ain't bad, but it ain't great either. God, that's a terrible can.
Yeah, it's very
Key
shiny.
lime pie nitro.
What is it again? Let me see.
It's a key lime pie nitro.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
I've been very disappointed from Left Hand lately. They used to have some serious nitro hitters, dude. That it was like an orange push pop. Looked like one of their best beers.
Whew.
It's a sour ale with lactose, vanilla, lime, and cinnamon. There ain't no fucking cinnamon in there. 7.3. It's, I don't know. I think I'm done with them too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put them on the shelf right next to Dewclaw.
Yeah, I brewed a milk stout. I called it Orange the New Black. I used as many hops as I could find that would give off a nice orange citrus note. I actually put orange
flavor.
I put orange peel in it and everything. Yeah, so I was going for this chocolate orange stout. And I had some friends over, and
did you go bitter or sweet?
Yeah, I poured it for them, and I think they were trying to be like nice to me, but I felt insulted because they said, "Wow, this tastes just like Left Hand's chocolate milk stout."
Oh shit!
And I was like, "Oh."
Well,
oh.
Depending on when you brewed that,
dude.
I don't know how long ago this was. I'm sure it's been many moons.
It was years ago. It was.
I think you at that point. I think you'd be like right par for track. You know what I mean? In my opinion, 2-3 years ago, Left Hand was making some really good shit, and I feel like they kind of fell off. I mean, what you're 6% milk stout. You're not looking at much, but if the flavor's right, that's all that matters. Not too spritzy. That's what killed me with that Drecker stout. Way too spritzy, dude. High carbonation. I'm like, this is not a milk stout.
You wanted my favorite. John, look who decided to show up.
Grace has finally decided to join us. All right.
I've got to call it
nice.
quits for the night, guys. So,
all right, Bumpy. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm glad that you enjoy Mean Old Uncle Tom. I think it's a fantastic standard.
It's a good, I like it. I really do love the spirit. It's amazing.
Price wise, it's I wouldn't pick it up all the time. But
I like the vanilla and the stout.
Yeah,
I like all of the flavors without the barrel aging and the other stuff that you get with it. It's nice.
The smoking section, Ozzy. They got the smoking section.
I would like to see a barrel aged Mean Old Tom.
Right, they probably have it. So they are in Portland. So if we do end up doing a Portland, Maine trip sometime, like I said, get a hotel up there and just party it up in Portland. They may have some stuff that you can't find on the shelves at the brewery. So John's frozen.
John's amazed about how they.
But all right, cheers, guys.
All right, cheers, man.
Later, Bumpy. I'll catch you tomorrow at New Brew.
Oh yeah. All right.
All right, cheers.
Good night.
Fresh shit in the fridge.
One more wake up to an alarm.
There you go. I don't have to wake up to an alarm till.
Yeah, happy vacation.
Monday. Thanks,
Happy
man.
vacation.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, fuck
And
that.
then there were two. Shit.
That's bullshit.
John should come back.
Oh, fuck
Yeah, I
that.
know you said you're gonna give Left Hand another chance. That's kind of disappointing. to let you down
I'm
again.
disappointed in this beer again. Genuinely am. I think it's the first beer review on my channel. It's a hazy push pop. It's like orange citrus, light ABV, and I did it early in the morning. It was a good eye opener. Great beer. I don't know what they're doing. I just feel like their adjunct flavors have completely fallen the fuck off.
Didn't you like that? Didn't you have that black velvet something cherry chocolate something by them? Wasn't it like
Oh yeah, that Black Forest.
the black
Forest. That was terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't taste like Black Forest cake.
It had like a weird taste to it.
What was it like? If you're gonna adjunct something and go through the painstaking thing to actually, this isn't a sticker. This shit's labeled on the can.
P
and
line.
they box their own shit. If you're gonna go through that much work to push a product and it doesn't taste like that, I think you're losing.
It's all gimmicky shit. That's like Decadent Ales. I don't know if you're having any of their stuff, but they make a lot of those types of styles. It's like all gimmicky, like Duclaw.
Like what is it? What's the one that's doing all the bullshit now?
Omnipolos. Artisanal.
Yeah. With they made the Warheads and did the Captain Crunch, and they're making these peanut and I was like this close to buying shit from them, and I saw people's reviews, and I'm like, I'm not buying that shit.
Yeah.
It's too expensive. No, I actually I have to work Easter, Sam.
I'm on vacation.
You joined back because I was about to call you.
Sorry about that. No, my computer just I don't know what that was.
Your lady.
No, it had nothing to do with her.
Back to what Sam was talking
about.
No, yeah, dude. Not. I make time and a half on Easter, and I work all day.
Yeah, I always. I mean, I don't work weekends, so I'm automatically off Sundays. But yeah, this is the first time I have off for around Easter time.
The old people gotta eat, bro.
Yeah. I only get 2 weeks a year for my vacation, so
we get five holiday pay days. And I told my boss, if I work any of those, except for Christmas, because I will work on Christmas, but can I come in at 9 so my kids can open their presents and shit?
We get
and I can
6.
actually be there.
That's
the only day I take a cut, like 4th of July. If I work 4th of July, I want to work all day. If I work Easter, I want to work all day. 4th of July, all day. New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, I can't remember which one it is, all day. I'm making damn near $30 an hour. Fuck yeah.
We get Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, Memorial Day, Labor Day, and 4th of July, New Year's. Yeah, that's the New Year's. Yeah. And then if it falls on like a weekend, they'll give us either that Monday off or that Friday off. So, but I'm trying to get a new job, so that probably won't really matter eventually. But I haven't taken a day off for at least 5 weeks. Damn. You work 7 days a week, Ozzy? John, how you feeling down there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Long day.
I'm just a little pissed that I don't know.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know. I'm talking to Kate. It's like,
You don't need to spill the beans, dude.
Yeah.
We're
yeah, it's fine.
all in a relationship.
Whatever. I should spill the beans. I've done nothing wrong. I've come and hang out with you guys, and
I highly recommend you not doing that, Lloyd.
yeah, I shouldn't. Just get a beer.
Drink some brews. I almost opened up that.
John,
triple
can you
bucket.
get more Talus?
Huh? Oh, John.
Yes,
Yeah, you
but,
get more Talus, yeah.
yeah, but
Like I
not.
said, I kind of been
Damn.
65 hours. Dude, I got 3 jobs and I work 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Always on the grind. I kind of want, and it was fucked because it was kind of like I didn't think that I was like biting Tanner's vibe because I wasn't trying to do a brewery review, but I wanted to pick like a higher end brewery, and you could bring anything if you got a sour, barrel aged stout, anything from them, just to keep things open.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Score some. I got a really nice stout in there from them, like a cork and cage. $27 fucking bomber. Hi, Grace. You look like you're dead.
Hello there, Grace. Gracimus Maximus. She's like, oh.
Fuck, dude, I'm gonna have to go get my dad here in a minute. I got work Wednesday. Gotta go process some chickens. So how much malt liquor have you had tonight, Grace? Couple packs of Virginia Slims. Drinking that MD 2020. Yeah, John, if you don't know Sam, the guy in the chat, he's from Australia. I met him through the UK guys.
Oh, okay.
We've touched base on a couple beers that I can get and he can get, and he wasn't bullshitting. He's like, this shit's good, and I got it. I'm like, damn, dude.
Hungry.
Just drinking the cheap stuff. I saw a funny thing. How I shared with you guys, Mike Tyson came out with those bitten ear edibles. They got pulled in Colorado. He's not allowed to sell those there.
Nice. I was speaking of edibles.
Tread lightly, my friend.
That's a nice little chocolate bar.
Give me 1 second. I gotta call my dad. He should be getting off soon.
Alexa, start a timer for an hour.
1 hour, starting now.
I'm not you. I actually come back.
No, the hours, so I know when the edible kicks in.
You'll know.
I know.
Grace?
I'm a little pissed. I'm a little pissed now because I should be talking about this on the live. It's fine.
Yeah, don't say it. Yeah, just, sorry, John. Oh, I might get a lot of comments here.
No,
sun chips are good.
Let's go.
They are delicious.
I love sun chips. There's one that's like a roasted. They have one that's like roasted tomato.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
That one is like my favorite. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, that's good shit.
Yeah.
Don't have to. Just curious if Kate like similar beers as you. She does. She likes So Kate likes a lot of the juicy IPAs, the New England IPAs. She doesn't really like the stouts though. So she likes a lot of the stuff I drink other than the stouts. Which is why you probably haven't seen her on a stout Sunday, Paul. That along with a lot of other reasons. You know,
I like
was
to see
on, was
Paul
on
on
Stout
Stout
Sunday,
Sunday.
I think. Or no, she was on After Dark beers. That's right. Never mind.
she wasn't on any of the
Once.
live.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, you guys reviewed that Humble
You
Forge.
drank that Humble Forger stout
Yeah, you
that
didn't like
Josh
that.
gave you.
Oh,
and
we
it was the first
joined.
barrel-aged stout
Yeah,
that
we
you
did.
ever
That was
tried.
that
And
was
on After
Yeah.
Dark.
yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was the one I liked.
You said it was terrible.
Yeah,
I didn't say it was terrible. I just didn't like the.
You didn't like it
very-
either.
very
Well,
boozy.
maybe she did. I don't know.
It was very boozy for sure.
It was it was interesting.
It was
Hmm.
$50 a bottle. Jesus Christ! Yeah, no way. It ain't $50 worth.
What kind of beers were they though? Sours?
No, they're
Stouts?
stouts. Yeah,
$50 a
$50 got to be a barrel-aged stout, like Reserve.
we get them for
super
like
sweet.
18 or something like that. 18, 19 bucks for the stouts. Cheers,
Wow.
Jules.
What's up, Jules?
Hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah, Grace was taking over the show. Yeah, Grace is drunk. She she's on a whole nother
I'll
level.
tell you what, John. If I leave and I come back and you're not here,
How would you leave?
Yeah.
I got to go pick my dad up and take him home.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'll be
I got
here.
responsibilities, Doug.
I'll be here. Go
Chocolate
do it. Get it done. I'm
Yeah.
done with trying to please people. People that I love think I'm a piece of shit, so I don't care anymore.
There you go.
I've done nothing wrong tonight other than hang out with
Good to
my
have
friends.
cheapies in the fridge just when you want to buzz but don't want to drink your good stuff. Yeah, I need to start getting cheapy shit. I got all the good shit. So then I look at my fridge
We
and I'm
got
like,
18 packs of High Life here for $10.99 at Publix.
I almost bought
Oh,
some.
really?
Going on sale. Because they went up, dude.
Well,
It
you know,
it's
that's-
like, it's
yeah,
like
that's
13
about
and
right.
change for that shit
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
It's
I need to start.
insane. Cheap
I
beer
almost
went
got
through
some.
the
I almost
roof.
got PBR today, and I was like,
Yeah.
but I need to.
I'd
get
rather have this over Pabst. And
No,
I'd
I'd-
rather have Keystone Ice over this.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah.
Maybe I'll get Natty Bow tomorrow, 12-pack at Wegmans.
Natty Bow. No, Natty Bow is good.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, this shit adds up, dude. You drink all these craft beers. I just spent $90 on craft beer, and I gotta buy more beer. But it is what it is. Peanut. Oh, miscellaneous left.
He'll be back. He said he'd be right back.
Oh, Paul's comment.
I didn't leave.
He's good. He's good, Paul. He knows his limits. Not that far. Appreciate the concern. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, JB was drinking a PBR.
Jeremy Vince is still in here. Jeremy, get in here, man.
Yeah, right? Natural
Where
ice.
is Jeremy.
779. Damn.
Nice.
It's a good ass price. I went to a 21st birthday on the weekend. The beer selection was so bad. I drank wine.
Yeah, that was
Oh
fine.
boy. Yeah, I've been.
I'll tell you this, the first time I got drunk on champagne and wine.
Oh god.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You want to talk about bad experience.
Was it red wine or
I-
just you don't remember?
It was alcohol. It didn't matter. I was like, I don't know, 13, 14 years old. This kid jimmied the door to his parents' fucking bedroom. They had all kinds of shit in there. And when I woke up, I was in the guy's closet and they shot toothpaste up my nose. You know that guy who passes out first? Yeah, that was me.
Boy. See, if I go to a
Comes
situation,
with the territory, dog. You ever passed out with your shoes on?
yeah, actually,
That's when you get fucked. You wake up with like big veiny, triumphant fucking dicks drawn over you.
I fell asleep at work one time
Flexerol and Jim Beam.
when I worked at the liquor
I
store.
woke up, my buddy had shit drawn all over him. I woke up, got out of the recliner. I was laughing my dick off. I went to the bathroom to piss, went to wash my hands. I said, oh, bitch, they got me too.
Yeah,
Alcohol. It's a hell of a drug.
I remember one time when I used to work on base. I was like a receiver. It was like a pack. It was what they call the package store. So it was like a liquor store / gas station. And I was out partying the night before. I got maybe like an hour of sleep, and I went to work. And I took an hour and a half nap at work. I staged liquor cases in the back room and just laid down on the liquor case. Fell asleep for an hour and a half. No one knew. It was like a Saturday. No one knew I was back there. And
You're slumped out on the cases of beer?
the cases of liquor. Yeah, I made I made like a little bed. And that was the same job. I woke up 3 hours late to work because I was partying one night. And I had a bunch of phone calls. And they said, oh, you were supposed to be at work 3 hours ago. So, shit, sorry, I overslept. I didn't get fired, though, so. John, you all right over there?
I'm good.
Reminds me of freshman year at college. First guy that passed out was punished. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, people can be assholes sometimes. You pass out parties.
Wow, look at this.
Damn, you're dinging away.
It's probably Caitlin being whatever.
Oh, that should be in bed by now.
Okay. All right. So I got to dip out for like 15, 20 minutes.
All right, bro. Yeah, I'll be taking it.
Hopefully you guys are still here. If not,
Yeah.
leave a message in the private chat.
Sure.
Goddamn responsibilities, dude.
I have not yet, Sam. It's in the fridge over there, but I might have it tomorrow.
Right.
I had the Puhala collab last year, and you know what? Fuck it, I gotta look it up.
JV says, John, answer your phone.
She could call me. Yeah, I haven't done anything wrong.
Yep, shaving
This is
cream in the hand,
ridiculous.
dipping your hand in a
2021.
Yeah.
How do you spell that? PHOU.
No, you. POHJALA.
POH.
JALA. Yeah, that shit was a little spent. I mean, it wasn't too. It was like $9 or something.
Oh yeah, they had the in the cognac barrels last year. 2021. It was a Baltic porter aged in cognac barrels with plums and about.
Yeah, this is the one I got.
Oh, look at you. Fancy. That's fancy.
Triple barrel barley
They
wine.
put the Baltic porter in
That is from
XO cognac barrels from France, aged for 9 months.
Wow.
And that was one of the good ones. I like the cognac barrel was good, and they had the one with the prunes last year.
Was this
the Collective Arts? It was a collab.
Oh, okay. I think you were talking about.
I think I had one straight up Puhala beer, and I don't think it blew my mind. It was like kind of run of the mill, but I think I got it on like Tavor or something, you know.
Yeah,
I've heard good things. I can't. Where the fuck they're out of?
They're out of Estonia. Yeah. Yeah, they had this one.
Like
They had
in
like
the UK, not like Estonia by Beer Man.
no Estonia, the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. They they had this one and a bunch of other ones. I've had one. I forgot which one it was, but yeah, I think they had a bunch of porters I saw when I picked up this one. One was like with like peppers and shit in there.
I like Baltic porters.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm gonna go get a Baltic porter, the company that I'll go for, it's a Polish company, and it's I just said it not too long ago. Combs.
Who?
Combs.
Oh,
Komes.
Yes, Komes. Yes, that's a good one.
And they're out of Poland, and they make some really good Baltic porters. And most of the time, they're not barrel aged; they're aged on oak chips.
yeah, like or like a wood stage or something like that. Those kind of things.
Maybe.
Yeah, here you go.
I'm gonna change my avatar.
Seller series.
I'll be back, boys.
I want to know what. All right, man. Is stout wine. That looks crazy.
Combs is Russian.
Oh yeah.
Is it?
The Polish one is picked up a bottle today. I want to know what this stout wine shit is about. I never had a stout wine before. That shit sounds crazy. Barrel aged stout wine.
Commersazi is wrong, dude.
Where are they from?
They're out of Poland. I don't disagree.
Yeah, I don't know. I never had anything by Combs, so another stout wine, dude. Stout wine blended from maple syrup, tequila, and bourbon barrels, conditioned on Mexican Madagascar vanilla.
John, you better fucking hold it down, you pussy.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. Here's a Baltic Imperial Baltic Porter, aged in 2017-18 Bordeaux red wine barrels and Pedro Zemensky barrels. Yeah, they do some crazy shit. Another Imperial Porter, 12.5. American Rye. Imperial Stout. Rum, Mezcal, and Scotch. Damn. 11 months. This one seemed crazy. Rum Barrel Aged Imperial Stout, 13.5. I think it's like banana. Obviously bananas. I don't know if they have the one that I got, maybe. Dark Time Sherry and Rye Whiskey. Oh, there it is, yeah. Marzipan leaves the taste with a long warming aftertaste. Candied hazelnuts and pecans join in rich sweet malt and backbone. So, hopefully it's good. I don't know if they had the one that I had. I forgot. Oh, maybe it was this one. I think it was this series. But I don't know if it was cognac barrel. I think it was just like a barrel aged. I think that was the first one I had from them. But I don't know if it was the Imperial Stout, Imperial Baltic Porter, Double Vanilla Strong Ale, 12.9, Imperial Dark Ale, Baltic Porter, 15%. Oh, shit. Sherry Barrel Aged Imperial Stout. Imperial Stout. Chilean Ale. Barrel Aged Imperial Stout with coffee and coconut. Yeah, they do crazy shit. Welcome back, John.
Thank you.
I'm sorry your day has been ruined, but hopefully it gets better. You're hanging out with us.
It's gonna be fun.
You know. Paul said, "Don't tell John, but beers above 8% aren't really beers anymore." What do you mean? What do you mean, Paul? They're not beers? I get excited when I see beers pop up from craft breweries. Yeah, dude. Well, you seen I was drinking that. I really like that Uwaka from Equilibrium. Yeah, those Australian hops, dude. Good shit. Yeah. Oh shit, Romania. Huh. That sounds interesting. Yeah, like this shit, like Estonia. You know, like when do you see shit from like countries like that, or like Kazakhstan or something? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
good, dude. I mean, it's gonna be a pain in the ass trying to open this thing because all that fucking wax and shit. But
Yeah.
um, I think this little bottle was like $9, something like that, $8 or $9. Because I was actually gonna buy the new Dogfish 120, but then I saw this and I put the 120 back and got this instead. So I still have yet to do my Heaven and Hell Black and Tan with 120 and Worldwide Stout. But
Nice. You know what? Yeah, I love you guys. Miscellaneous, Josh. You guys are awesome.
you're awesome.
Sorry that yeah, I'm kidding.
Oh, you're fine, dude. You know, Alex and John won't drink beer unless they are over 8%. Oh, for sure. New Zealand definitely has some banging fucking hops. It's nice to switch it up from the IPAs and barrel aged stouts and get you a nice wild ale or lagers or pilsners or lambics. I agree with that. New Zealand has some great water. Jeremy says edibles kicking in. No,
Not yet.
we don't. Jeremy, this is a beer show. How dare you? Just kidding. Speaking of beer, I need to figure out what beer I'm going to do. Oh, I actually got a little bit left in this one in here. This beer is just way too sweet. I was kind of disappointed. This vitamin C one. I think it's that Lupo Max. It's got Lupo Max and like Cryo Max. It's just, I don't know. I was like, oh yeah, and it got good scores. Back to the good score thing. And then I tried it and I was like, it's like sickening sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right, JV. John did change out his pillows. He's got his YouTube, but I think that was before. I've been drinking way too many IPAs, but I drink a shit ton of IPAs on Friday night. 2 barrel aged stouts. Well, it is what it is. I feel like most of the time that's what I buy. New England IPAs.
Yeah.
Heavily fruited sour sometimes. I haven't bought heavily fruited sour in a while. Never mind, I take that back. I bought that froth and then that 450 peach rings one, which I haven't had the peach rings yet. Did you have that one, John? The 450 North peach rings?
I had the I had the one that we had. It was not but no. Mostly the stuff I had was
No, you had you just did a 450 North one, like the gummy worm one or something, right? Or jungle juice or something.
No, I had the Drecker stuff.
Yeah.
But no, the 450 North stuff. No, I haven't seen a lot of that. The only 450 North I think that I've done is actually when we did the review on my channel.
Oh,
we met in Virginia. I think that's the only 450 North that we've done, that I've done.
I thought you had the gummy worm one they just came out with. Maybe that was somebody else. Because I know you guys, they have 450 North up in Massachusetts area.
Yeah.
They started getting it.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of their stuff though.
Have you seen the Humble Bumble up there at all?
No, I wish. God.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Kate loves the Humble Bumble stuff too.
That's weird they don't have Humble Forager.
She's texting me now. She's being crazy.
I got two cans of Humble Bumble upstairs.
They're insane.
Like batch 3, something like that. But I gotta figure out what beer I'm gonna drink next. I'm very IPA-ish today. Had that other half, Triple Crossing, Tropical Envy. I want to have a stout, but they're all high ABV stouts. Like I want to drink that Fade Away, but it's like 13%.
Yeah.
Maple syrup, and I feel like my palate would be fucked if I drinking this IPA and then drinking like a maple coffee stout. I feel like I really wouldn't enjoy it, or not enjoy it, but everyone in the comments, tell me what I should drink next. I am on vacation, so I really don't have any obligations for tomorrow, so. I gotta get my car inspected, oil change, make a tint appointment, get my car, tint my windows, because I feel like I'm driving like in a fucking fishbowl. People can see in. So put your suggestions in the comments of what I should drink next after this vitamin C one.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know what. I don't know.
You don't know anything?
No, I'm talking about. I don't know. Here, I'm gonna record. I don't know. I'm talking about.
You're
right
live. Now. You're live, John. But
we are live. I'm hanging out with you.
Live.
I'm hanging out with Miscellaneous and myself. I don't know in what way that I'm being completely irresponsible or whatever. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job of keeping my shit together and whatever. But there are certain people out there that seem to think that I'm just being insane right now, and I don't know. This is insane. Talking to you. Yeah, I'm not doing anything wrong. Hanging out with Miscellaneous and Josh and myself. I'm drinking a beer. And if that's a problem and, I don't know, whatever, then we need to have a serious talk later. But it's not a problem. And I'm not admitting to, I'm not crazy. And I'm not going to accept what you're saying right now. Anyway, that's all I got. Cheers to you. I hope you have a great night. And I'm sorry that you feel this way about me and my friends. But seriously, fuck everything you're saying right now. Got nothing for that.
Who is he talking to?
You know who he's talking to.
I'm not talking to anybody.
Cheers, Ozzy. Thanks for stopping by.
Cheers to Ozzy. Cheers to everyone.
Thanks.
Got the vanilla bean, whatever.
Mean old Tom.
I'm done with this shit, man.
Better not been talking to you.
No.
That wasn't anything crazy, but yeah. That damn, that was quick,
What, dude? I was going for 10 minutes.
Yeah, well,
Bad vibes now? What the fuck?
No, there's no bad vibes. We're all having a good time. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, see.
No worries.
Yeah.
No,
Cheers to you, honestly. If anyone else to pop up on panel, like
Yeah, that'd be
I
nice.
said,
It won't happen.
what do I drink next? One time
No.
water. Just kidding. I want to drink a stout, but
Get one of those old ones.
they're all fucking big bottles, dude.
You're on vacation. What does it matter?
That's true. And I gotta post about it. And,
Yes.
You do that with every beer. What's the difference?
I'm gonna grab the ones that you haven't had the garage project working for this one. How about that?
Shit, John's drinking dark beer.
I gotta go rinse out my bowl, but
Whew.
Why don't you get the other one?
what? The one you got?
Don't you have 2 bowls?
I do, yeah. But I could do that. But it's probably you know what? Fuck it. Maybe I'll go with the other one. But yeah,
I really want to try that Hoppin' Frog beer that I got, but
this is what I'm gonna drink. Got the garage project.
they had that,
So
and I was
don't know. We'll see. Have
I
to
was
find out.
super weary after last year because it was 50-50, and my buddy actually did hook me up. They wanted $26 for a 4-pack of 12-ounce cans of that shit. One particular brand. What I said to my buddy is, if you're gonna break 4-packs, right? Because he runs the store, he's gonna try them, right? I said, if you make me a mixed 4-pack where I can get all 4 versions, I will pay you $25 for a 4-pack. And he hooked me up. But I said, for one set of 4 cans, no fucking way, dude. And they're still sitting on the shelf. At ABC, they want fucking like $28, $29 for a 4-pack of that shit. Ain't
Of
nobody
this?
buying that.
Of this?
Last year's.
This was
But
canned.
last year was the first year they came out with the Origins of Darkness series. What I saw from 2020 and before, they were doing collabs, and they had the fancy sleeves like I showed last night.
Yeah. Now they make the cans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's moving away from the bomber bottles, and I don't like it.
Yep. Well, it's like
bombers are becoming like brewery exclusive.
So like the Black Tuesday, for instance, they don't make them in the big 750. I think they're like a 750 bottle, but yeah, they're like.
If you go there, you could probably buy it in that.
Yeah. Well, now they have like, I've seen Black Tuesday in like cans, which is weird, like 16-ounce cans. I'm like, that seems fucking weird. What? I don't even know what kind of date. There's really not a date.
It's like putting a silk hat on a pig.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's like with
you got this big high caliber, your high end shit. What the fuck?
That's
are
like
you putting in the can for?
Hardywood used to have the GVS bottles and like big bomber bottles, and now they have them in like 16-ounce cans and shit. Same with like Kentucky Christmas Morning, where they do like the small format ones for those.
I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was InBev. They had a huge deal with Ball Glass.
Oh yeah. I saw about that.
And I think that fucked a lot of things up for the glass market.
All right,
the shortage on cans.
I'm gonna drink this one, but I gotta go switch out my bowl. and then throw away these cans and shit. So, John, we love you.
Yeah, okay.
3 beers, huh? I don't know if I could do that because I have to save one for tomorrow that I haven't had.
Yeah. I'm getting tired of trying to explain myself to people. I hadn't done anything wrong. Hanging out with you guys, having a beer or two, but whatever.
Listen, I'm not Dr. Phil.
You should
But-
be.
I'd tell you, let's go to the game of life right now. We're going to switch things up for a bit. Relationship. It's ups and downs, bro.
Oh, I know.
I've been my old lady for
Clearly
10
know.
years.
I just, sometimes you think
I think
that
actually 11. And you know what it is, John? Ups and downs.
Yeah.
It's not all sunshine and rainbows.
No,
You
of
ain't
course
getting
not. Of
aces
course
and
not.
deuces all the time.
New
when you
ball.
love somebody,
It
and you
And I
know,
think you've cut back tremendously. I
that's
don't
not
mean
even
this
what
in
I
a
am.
negative way.
Put
with
up 3
hanging
beers.
out with us, and you are being more attentive with your life and what's going on. But I don't know. Tanner's going through the same thing. Talk to him, bro.
Oh, now, Sam, you got me second guessing myself. You said put up 3 beers and we'll choose. I mean, I can show you my fridge or one of the fridges.
Mm.
How about that?
Fuck it. I'll get a triple IPA. How about that?
Triple.
I'll give you a little tour of the fridge here. Well, one of the fridges, I guess. I don't know how well we can see. It's pretty empty right now, but
Nice.
um,
All right.
wow. Yeah, I was thinking about doing this one, the fadeaway Imperial Stout with maple syrup and coffee, 13.1.
Yeah.
IPAs. There's that Ruaka. I had that one the other day. Citrus Triangles. We got some Humble Forager in here. Coastal Sunshine.
Ooh,
And Mango Lassie Breakfast Sour with vanilla,
yummy.
cardamom, mango, coconut. Pretty old. At some point we got Drecker. Bloody hell. We got Hudson Valley back there. I'm not sure how old that one is. Sour double IPA. Oh, there's the one miscellaneous drink. The Smooth or Die. 450 North Peach Rings. Great Notions back there. IPA, Drecker, Early Oak Collab, Chunk, Warhead, another Imperial Tiki Sour. That's a pineapple, orange, coconut, nut, like lactose. So, I mean, most of this fridge is all IPAs and sours, and then
2022, boys.
we got this fridge. So we got the 3 Fontaine, Origin of Darkness one, Vitamin C. We got this
One hitter series.
Golden Blood Orange. We got Black Tuesday, 2019.
That one in the middle, that GBS.
Oh yeah, the 2016 Bourbon Barrel Aged GBS. I think this actually has a date on it. Yeah, 12/2/2016 is that one. They don't even make that stout anymore.
Sure you can.
And then
2022 Lagunitas.
so
I told you keep that thing strong, bro. You gotta keep your pen pan strong.
You got this one with 2015. There's that one for $65. Comes with like a little. I don't know how long you can really fucking
in the coffin.
The coffin. So yeah. I think this retails for like $200. People are selling.
2022.
And then we got a bunch of the GBS. No, that's licking hole. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this shit
That's
out.
the stuff you should have in your fridge.
I should.
You got a
This is
road
the
trip,
brandy barrel aged imperial milk stout from Hardywood. 13.5. I think this is 2017 version.
17, 5-year-old lactose.
Bourbon barrel aged GBS. I think that's like 18 or 19. That one is 11.5. They don't even do, like I said, they don't even do the bomber bottles anymore. It's all like small format. Foolery Imperial Milk Stout aged in bourbon
This
barrels.
is great.
13%.
Beer Man said this was too boozy.
Passed away.
Well, he's kind of a
Imperial Milk
salty.
Stout. So I mean, I got a bunch of shit. I don't want to go fucking case, but I gotta.
Salty. Big salty.
Well, this is one of the ones where they switch it every year too.
What is it? What do you say? Garage yeah, I never had anything for garage projects. I'm not sure. Garage projects, but that beer is nothing special. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I had the Origins of Darkness series with the, what was it, Siren out of the UK. Had the whale on the label.
I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see. I've never had anything by them. I know my expectations have kind of low when I pick it up, but it is what it is. But yeah,
I've known Sam for a minimal period of time.
Is this blasphemy?
And the beers that he said were hitters, they were good.
I can smell some weird aroma off this.
That's in the tawny port barrels and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
So like you're gonna get coffee notes off of the barrel and
tawny port barrels with New Zealand Pinot Noir,
shit.
Southern Pacific vanilla, New Zealand cacao.
Because we did that tawny port, and I was ignorant to it, and I looked it up. Tawny port barrels,
bless you.
They actually put off a coffee flavor, which I thought was interesting. Different shit, you know. The more you know. So I'll never get up here and claim to know shit that I don't.
I'm getting like a weird.
If I don't know what I'm talking about, I'll let you know.
I'm getting like a weird, like chewing tobacco nose off of it. You know, like the like Red Man type of like tobacco.
Prunes, stewed prunes.
Yeah.
You know the business I'm in. Every time I open like a can of stewed prunes, I smell it's like right to like barrel aged stout and like Red Man Levi Garrett tobacco.
That's what I'm getting off of this, like right off the nose, like.
Which I don't mind. It's robust.
It's interesting. Maybe a little bit of that vanilla. What else have this? New Zealand cacao and New Zealand Pinot Noir. So like a red wine characteristic. Oak barrel. I'm not really getting a lot of oakiness. Yeah, I'm getting a strong aroma of that, like Levi Garrett or something. Yeah,
No. All right.
Yeah, so I don't know. Cheers.
Oh, you bitch.
There's a lot of oakiness. Oh, John left. Yeah. Shit.
Bitch made.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your pimp hand strong, boys. Yeah. I always say that. Hold your nuts up high.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of it's very oaky for sure. You do get type of that red wine, Pinot Noir type barrel notes on that.
Is that single barrel or double barrel?
It's single. It just says Imperial Stout aged in oak barrels and finished in tawny port barrels.
Well, that's 2 barrels. It's double barrel then.
10.8. Oh, stout brewed with grape skins, vanilla, and cacao. It says on the bottom.
Red grapes, green grapes, Concord grapes.
I'd red grapes for me. Yeah, often I don't. It's the taste and the smell are completely different in my opinion. Like I get a lot of tobacco right off the smell, but like when you drink it, it's very oak forward and like.
I'm sure you get a big like hit of that wine, like that tawny.
Yeah.
Barrel. That's
like a bitterness to it.
tawny. What is it? It's that's like red, pushing towards port, but it's not port. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has a strong flavor.
Whatever you got, Drew. What?
Lagunitas. This is the 2022 Waldo Special, and every year they switch it up. They make it with different hops. It's 11.7. It's a big one, and it's good. I think Beer Man was wrong, but not. That's the wrong way to put it. I disagree with his perception of the beer.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to say any of my friends are wrong. Everybody has different perceptions of things. I don't think this is too boozy, and I don't think it's too West Coast. It's very middle of the road, fairly easy drinking. I don't know.
Yeah, I've had the special before. I always thought it was pretty good.
This is one of the ones from Lagunitas I'll pick up every year because I know they switch it.
You got raw calories.
They change the hops up, kind of like there's a bunch of companies that do that. Like Fort George does it with their 3-way. There's a bunch of companies that come out with the same beer. Ransack the Universe from Collective Arts. They name it the same beer, but they switch the hops.
I don't know if I really like that. I don't know if I'm a big fan of this one. I mean, it's not bad. It's just
it's not great either. Sam said he wasn't impressed with it.
And I mean, for the price,
somebody I met and I haven't hung out like live, like how me and you do, or I met him through the UK people. I honestly think he has a very good judgment of beer. Yeah. He said that's hot. This is not. I've tried them. He wasn't wrong.
It's definitely got the oakiness for sure. You get that wine barrel-esque type taste to it.
There you go. Metal Fruit said Ransack is one of his go-tos.
Yeah, I like Ransack. I've had that one. Life in the Clan.
I like how the fact that they keep it fresh every year. It's like you're not having the same beer every year. You know what I mean? Innovative.
Oh yeah, I'm not judging. I've never had anything from Garage Project. I'm sure they make great stuff. It just I'm not judging it based off this beer. I think you're right there, Sam. It's just, I don't know. I mean, it's.
Hi, Chatty.
I don't think it's.
you. Is that you, Chatty-o?
There's Chatty-o. I think for the price point for this beer, at almost what? At probably like $9 a can or something.
$9-10 overpriced, right?
Yeah, I think it's definitely. I could say maybe.
If I spend $7 on that, it
Yeah,
might
about
be
$7.
fair. I would
$7.
call it fair.
But for what?
Like I think $7. The beer game is crazy, dude. But I will say this about collective arts. Like I said, I've had a couple collabs recently, and some of these are coming direct out of Canada. They're not brewed in the U.S. Out of Wisconsin, out of Wanakee, where they have their U.S. brewing site. That's one thing I've noticed off of these cans recently. It's an import through Stowe, Vermont. And Vermont is receiving the product from Canada, which I like because that means it's authentic product from the original brewers.
I don't even think I'm gonna post this beer on my fucking.
Man,
To be honest with you. I mean, if I were to give it a score, I'd give it a. Let me see. I mean, it's not in the 90 range. It'll be in the 80 range, but
80, mid or high 80.
I'll give it a.
Last year, I thought it was 50-50. They had some terrible beers. Like
I'll
two were really good, and the other two were just atrocious.
I'll give it an 84. I'll be fair with it. I mean, it's not. I mean, for everything considered, price point and what they're going for with the I mean, it's 10.8. Imperial stout oak. It's just.
There's better stuff out there.
Yeah, I wish it was a little more.
You can buy lower ABV stuff that might be better than that.
It's a lot of these have been kind of fairly thin-bodied, in my opinion. I think that I wish they would have a little more body to them. I mean, the flavors are there, but it's just like a weird, off-putting flavor aroma for some of these. And for the price point, like $26 for a 4-pack or whatever it was for like these, what are these, like 12-ounce cans or something like that. But yeah, I think there's definitely.
I don't find it justifiable to spend $26 to $28 on a 4-pack of 12-ounce cans.
No, not at all.
That shit's got to be out of this fucking world.
Yeah. Welcome in, chat.
That or people are gonna trash you on Untappd, Reddit, Beer Advocate.
Yeah.
Which I guess doesn't happen, but
yeah, I'm responding to his comment right now.
When I have a bad beer, I'm not gonna play it up like it's something decent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you shit. Don't buy it.
But then again, somebody could have this beer and they think it's the best thing they've ever had. So it all depends on your palate and what kind of stuff you like. But for me personally,
expand your palate.
Yeah,
all about that.
Your palate's like,
You got to sift through the trash before you find the treasure. Not everything's going to be a hitter.
What are you drinking on there, Chadia?
Well, I opened up my little chiller where I keep my beer, and there's a leak. And it was from a Great Divide Yeti, so I just poured the rest out, and it had to have happened today or yesterday, so it's still.
Is that the regular Yeti?
Yeah.
Because I knew they came out with that macaroon Yeti.
I know it's like $10 for like a 16-ounce can. I'm like, I don't know if Great Divide.
They're in cans now. They don't even do bomber bottles of the Yeti.
Not here. Maybe they do it elsewhere. But
we used to get Brewery Direct here.
Yeah.
Yeti, and it was just a plain Yeti.
Yep. And this is the base.
It was like a coconut macaroon Yeti last year to I think it was in competition with the brewery because they put that coconut macaroon bakery series.
I did. Yeah. Next time I go to the liquor store near me, I will just pick up one. I will pick up one of their variants. But yeah, they're pricey. It's like $10. It's like $4.50 north. It's like $10 a can here.
These people fell off big time, Shady.
I know they have. Yep, and I'm not even gonna argue with on Left Hand. I think Left Hand with the shit.
It's not worth it. This isn't bad, but it's not great. It's a key lime nitro.
Yeah.
That was 7.3. It doesn't have. and it's not on color. I love Left Hand.
Yeah.
I wish I could get that the undead stuff. Wake Up the Dead, the Russian Imperial. They had some really good hitters, and I just don't know where they're going now.
They're trying to grow nationally, so they're just basically brewing big batches instead of stuff that should be good. Like even their Sawtooth, I think their Amber Ale. Years ago, they had a nitro of the Amber Ale, and I'm like, holy smokes.
They do 2 versions of that. Yeah, they have the regular and they have the nitro.
Yeah, and
the hazy push pop series was great. That's my first beer review that I ever did on my Magnet channel and this one.
What was it? Paint It Black or whatever it's called. It comes out like in the winter. I forgot what it's called. Something black from Left Hand. Still good. Still a good Imperial Stout, but everything else is just kind of gone downhill. I'm like, I'm bummed. I mean, hell, half the beers I buy here, I look at the label and I'm like, there's something behind this. What the hell? And then you pull back the label. It's like a can with a different beer's label on it, but it's like, I don't like when breweries do that.
That shit was good.
Yeah.
And I posted my photos to Google Maps and Total Wine where I got that beer because Sam said, pick that shit up.
Yeah. That was that
that milkshake stout. That was the one that you didn't get. And it was a peanut butter Imperial.
Are all the Yeti Great Divides in cans? There's no bomber bottles of Yeti, like even like
they're all cans. And the last one, because I picked up a 12-pack of just different Great Divides. Last time I did it came in bottles, and inside the box, the box there was 12-ounce bottles, and inside the box was a freaking Yeti sticker. Well, now they only do it in cans, and you don't even get the Yeti sticker. I'm like, I'm freaking done. No, I need another Yeti sticker. I lost my Yeti sticker. I want
another thing I've noticed is there are a lot of companies moving away from the 22-ounce bottles and going to the 750s because I think the wine bottles, the cork and cage shit, is cheaper.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen a lot of breweries that go from like the bomber bottles to like cans.
19.2 or 19.3 or whatever. Yeah, 19.3. Yeah, I've seen that a lot here. And it's like, come on.
Honestly,
and then they raise the price.
If you want to preserve a product, glass, in my opinion, is the best way. A lot of cans that they make now, they're infused with plastic. It's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, I go to breweries around here and grab, like, because you can pull out whatever growler you want, and you squeeze the can. It's just like this. It's like not taking that can, man. It's not fully, it's not sealed the way it should be. And then you finally find one, you go like that. You're like, okay, I'll buy this one.
And that's kind of shitty because they're not really checking the.
No, the quality assurance has just gone downhill with breweries,
and you're paying more. I mean, craft beer is going up. It's not going down.
Yeah, most breweries around here, if you want a pint pour, it's not even technically full pint pour. It's like 14 ounces. Those glasses that look like pint glasses. It's like $7 anymore. And I'm like, fuck me.
Fuck that.
Yeah, it's like.
And they had the whole aluminum shortage where they're like, some of these small breweries.
Yeah, can shortages.
I will say Denver Brewing Company's April Fool's joke was pretty funny. I'm not a big fan of theirs, but they said, well, due to the can shortage over the last year, we are now putting our beers in milk cartons. I'm not going to lie, like the way they made it look with like the labels on the car, I'm like, man, I'd actually buy that. That's kind of cool, But April Fool immediately knew it was an April Fool's joke. It was funny.
Yeah, when you put out those 750 mils, the cork and cage, or even if it is bottle capped, like some saisons and wild ales, where you pop that top and there's a cork under there.
Yeah,
that's quality, bro. These people aren't slouching on their product.
A lot of you want not from Perks. State does that.
I'm gonna say I think the gist of it is it's a hard time. There's a lot of old school breweries out there that are still doing it that haven't sold out. And those companies are having to redirect how they distribute. Maybe the bombers aren't selling for that company if you make a lot of IPAs, double IPAs, West Coast, or it just depends on what you're pushing. I've never seen a Sierra Nevada bomber, but they're a staple company and they're an OG. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I just had their Sunny whatever, their summer wheat ale. Dude, it's so fucking good.
For that, it kind of puts it in perspective for me. You know, we're good, we're steady, we haven't sold out. I don't need to make bomber bottles. We're doing good.
Yeah, I had their summer wheat ale with my neighbor, and he's like, God damn it, man. Sierra Nevada still got it, dude. It's crazy. And I'm like, I'm happy. They stay true to their products. Their products are for the most part.
My toes wet again.
You gotta watch their candy. I know for me.
I know. Well,
torpedo.
I knew this was. I looked on the can on date. It was like a month ago. I'm like, good. That's why I picked up a couple 6-packs, and I gave it to
Sierra Nevada Pale Ale was the first craft beer I ever tried.
Yeah, dude. Sierra Nevada.
Like the guy, you met my buddy Chris, who I work with at the farm. I'm pretty sure Chadio hung out with him in an off-air or something before.
I remember him.
Me and him used to drink cheap beer. Yep. He would drink like Mick Ultra because he was watching his carbs and he had gout, which I respect. But like drinking beer funnels, 18 Ks of High Life in the yard every night, no big deal.
No.
And it just.
Well, that goes back to the discussion.
I feel like
what's your definition of craft as well? Because I've been to like restaurants and they have Blue Moon under the craft section. It's like
that's Coors. That's 100% Blue Moon.
I tried Blue Moon a month ago. I thought it was terrible wit beer.
I will say Blue Moon started in 1995. It was a Coors Field where the Rockies played. It was a Coors Field only beer because it was Coors Field. It was just only brewed there. And then it blew up to the point that Coors said, you know what? We're going to mass produce it. And it just went to shit over the last, I will even say over the last 15 years. It's just, I don't do Blue Moon anymore.
You were just there. Like it's Sierra, Cigar City, dude.
They've gone downhill.
Proof, way better wit beer than what Sierra Nevada puts out.
No, I agree. Yeah, I was at the brew pub at Tampa International Airport. They have it on there.
Cloves, banana. I mean, characteristics of the actual style is what lays it down for me.
I mean, they nailed that.
It doesn't matter if it tastes good. Is it by the style?
I had that. I think I had that at the Tampa International Airport last August.
The orange can.
It was good. Yeah, it was good. They just poured it from the tap. It was great. A couple months ago when I was down there, I had like the Tampa Bay Lightning beer, which I thought was pretty good. It's okay. It was an IPA. It was all right. And then a year and a half ago when I was down there, I had their barley wine. That was a specialty on tap. I was like, it's not the best, not the worst. It's a little more sweet than I expected because with a barley wine, you're looking for that bitter bite. It didn't have it, but it was like,
if it makes it through customs, Paul, I'll give you an honest review.
There you go. Yeah. But the frostbite, I'm like, I drank that. I was like, man, this kicks the shit out of freaking Shock Top and Blue Moon. I'm like,
it was more authentic German style. Like I said, like light clove, big banana, bready as fuck. Like everything you want from a wet beer or a white beer, you were getting it.
Yeah.
In the American aspect of it. It's a bastardized version of it.
And last beer I went to Avery when he was in Colorado a few years ago. I'm pretty sure you had the White Rascal, and that's another one. It's like that's a memorable, white ale. That's a good white ale. Yeah. They do a good job with it.
Avery's facility was fucking massive, dude. It was huge. and we got. I mean, the food and stuff was there. Was
Avery was the who's who back in the day.
yeah,
They're still good.
Yeah.
I still look at Avery and say, okay, you're still staying semi-true to yourselves. You're not getting ahead of yourselves. You still
Bumpy. I was in ABC and Bumpy PayPal me. Uncle Jacob Stout was there, and I would say this was probably 2020. This was a vintage 2018 bottle. I still have it on my shelf in the kitchen.
Nice.
And it was $25 for a 12-ounce bottle.
Yep.
$25. Damn,
$25.
Oh, Avery does. Avery.
Bumpy PayPal me
that is
20
true.
bucks.
Yeah.
I was in there live, hanging out on and off air. Bumpy PayPal me 20 bucks. Said, buy that beer. You'll never get to taste it ever again.
His Uncle Jacob's.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one in a long time.
Yeah, we used to get a lot of Avery around here. I haven't seen Avery in a while. But
their distribution gets spotty. It's here. It's here one day, gone. Well, I mean, we'll hear. It's everywhere here. But yeah, I'm like Tampa. I've seen it.
That's like an OG brewing company too. They've been around for a long time.
I forgot when they started. Like I think in the early '90s. Yeah.
Yeah, they had some like crazy sours when I was there. There was like coffee sours and stuff like that on tap. And,
I had their Uncle Jacob Stout, and then I had like they had a raspberry stout.
93 they started, so yeah, they are OG.
Damn.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time.
They'll hit their 30th anniversary next year.
When you have gold foil on your caps and you're not Corona,
let me go back.
You got Dota Spoon.
Yeah. I forgot what it is. I think it's like the double IPA. Has the guy with the it's like
that's a triple IPA. Yeah,
dude, that's fucking phenomenal.
That's your neck of the woods. Avery's your neck of the woods.
It is. Yeah, Avery is. I don't know, maybe an hour away from me.
Avery's it's
Longmont, Colorado. Yeah, they've been around since '93. That is definitely one of the OGs. Of course, New Belgium is an OG, but they sold out. Breckenridge was an OG. They sold out. And
Fat Tire used to be.
New Belgium runs Bell's.
Well, I think it's a distribution.
Bell's sold out, and the head brewer of New Belgium is overseeing the Bell's project.
Yeah, we stopped there for a while.
I know there was some sort of like a connection. I saw that a couple weeks ago.
Because the executive CEO and owner, same guy, he sold out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When New Belgium went from employee owned to InBev or wherever they went, they lost 75% of their employees overnight. They just said, "I'm done. You just sold us out. I'm not going to work for you."
Yeah,
and it sucks because I went to the New Belgium Brewery in 2012 when they were still the employee owned. That tour was a freaking blast. They handed you so many tasters. You got trash, and they said, "Oh yeah, by the way." Our tour ends with this swirly slide. And you're like, oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. They just shove you down that slide right to the tap room. So, of course, I picked up some more beers. But, yeah, that was my favorite brewery tour I've done.
Yeah, we didn't.
I'm going to hit on Paul's comment at 11 p.m.
Okay.
Kidding aside, do you guys ever go back to world standards? I'll drink it for a week and then retry it. Well, I honestly think that happens.
Yeah.
Like I said, I had this beer last night. This is a collab from Thin Man and Collective Arts. This is a product from Canada. This came out of Collective Arts brewery out of Canada, not the U.S. Michigan site. Awesome. And it's a collab with the Thin Man out of Buffalo, New York.
Yep. I've heard a lot about Thin Man. I've heard they do good things. Probably the best thing about Buffalo, am I right?
I always like revisits.
Mm-hmm. I did
You never know.
too.
That can of beer that you had could have been funked. Could have been infected. You don't know.
Exactly.
And if you've never had it, you honestly don't have a basis to judge it on.
Mm-hmm.
So with the revisit, like I did tonight, I had this beer again. I thought I scored an 86 last night. I thought it was a slight bit more flavorful tonight, but I had a very juicy, dank IPA before I had that last night.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't have some top tier shit and then have something that ain't hitting it.
Is that the one you're talking about, Shadio? The Maharaja?
Yeah, Maharaja. Yep, that's bang. That's a good beer. Yeah, I know.
2007.
They still have that, and they still have that label. I'm sitting here like I see it every time at the liquor store. I'm like, I'm surprised that hasn't been like.
I haven't seen that beer. We used to get a lot at Total Wine around here. I haven't seen that in years, dude. I used to love that fucking beer. It's like 10%. It's like a triple IPA or something.
I mean, tomorrow night I'm going to meet with my buddies.
I need a moment.
I'll pick up a bottle of that just to
There you go.
Go back to it.
Tangerine Quad from Avery.
That's a good one too. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Going through my Instagram.
I mean,
that was back in 2017, dude.
Yep, they still have that here. I mean,
really?
Yeah, the Maha one. They still have that IPA. They still have that tangerine. I can find it readily here. Unfortunately, I'm terrified this smell glass.
Yeah.
I only send people cans anymore. I'm like, yeah. Well, Miscellaneous was the last person I sent bottles of, and that's when I sent him the, yeah.
Welcome in, Bonnie Buttonfly.
I didn't forget about you, Chadio. I just got to get some really good shit.
No, you're good. No. I wasn't even going that direction. You're good, man. I was just saying you're the last person I sent glass bottles to, and they all made it. But
still, I know you for the Mackinac.
Yeah.
There you go. Back in 2016.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while.
2016.
Like, I don't want to say any bullshit.
No. Miss, I wasn't even going that direction. I was just saying you're the last person I sent glass out to because I'm like terrified to ship glass.
I greatly appreciate it. I have
man. You still have any left, or are they just gone?
One.
Yeah, I've got like 2 left of the Mackinac, and I'm like, yep.
2016, I was drinking.
Every time I drink it, I find more flow.
Find that fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, where is it?
Artificial bullshit.
Well, yeah, they even say in the bottle that like it's artificial, but it's still a delicious beer. I love it.
Trying to see.
Yeah, I want to try.
I just had to outflex.
I want to try the hazelnut.
Oh, that one. Have you guys had that one? The Samuels from Avery. I had that.
I haven't had that.
2016. It's I think that's an Imperial Stout or Oak Aged Ale.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm not sure they make that.
And he had a rub in my face that he still has an Avery glass, and mine ended in shatter on my floor like 4 years ago.
No, yeah, mine's still.
Oh, so mad! I got it like it was a liquor store. Like, oh, you buy a 6-pack of this beer and you'll get the glass. I'm like, sounds like a win to me. And I just had the glass. I was washing it one day, sanitizing it, just slipped out my hand, hit the floor, and shattered. I was like, that sucks.
There you go, Miscellaneous. 2016 Uncle Jacob Stout. 17.
Okay, no. Okay, now, my shoulder. Yeah, I've had that. I recognize that label. Yeah. Good shit, man. Avery's just.
Yeah. It was very expensive. Yeah. And I was literally hanging out off air with Bumpy, Drunken One. Could have been John and Ellie and this and that. And I was in ABC Liquors, and there was one bottle of that. And I said, Bumpy, look at this shit. It's crazy, dog. They got this 12-ounce bottle that costs $25 fucking dollars.
Here's my Avery lineup that I went when I went to Avery. You got the Uncle Jacobs, you got the Samuel, then you got a bunch of the other. I think one of them was like an Imperial Sour, like with mint and stuff like that.
Bumpy said to get the 2 beers because we don't get distro over here, and he said it's a godsend that you've seen that.
Yeah.
And I said, dude, I already got these 2 bombers. My wife's gonna be pissed. PayPal me $20 while I was sitting right in the store. Said buy that beer.
Well worth it, wasn't it?
Yes, I had the experience, and I appreciate him for making it happen.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
So I have a question. Do you guys know who? Do you know who D is? You know D, right?
D.
Who?
D. You know D?
D's nuts.
D's nuts. Oh,
Wow, bitch! I'm smarter than the average bear.
It's a peanut butter and hazelnut ale. I took some of that over to Thrashes earlier. I got my neighbor with that earlier. It's like, I don't know.
It's a good effort.
D? I was like, D's nuts.
I'm not sure who you are, Bonnie Buttonfly, but yeah, you.
Hey, well, welcome.
Yeah, welcome in. Love, input, funny. Where are you from there, Bonnie Buttonfly? Here you go. Here's some old school Epic Brewing. A mild.
Oh, I miss those old labels. Oh yeah, the
Peaches.
brainless. Oh, that
yeah,
was
the brainless.
good.
Yeah, dude.
They still have it, I think, because they changed the label up, but the brainless.
Those are old labels, and they still keep it pretty basic.
Yeah, here's the brainless IPA. Yeah, this was back in 16.
Fun fact: Epic actually started in Utah, and then because of Utah laws, they couldn't brew the bigger beers they wanted to, so they said, "Fuck it, we're going to open up a second place in Colorado." So
here you go, miscellaneous. Some Boulevard beers. Telltale Tart.
I recognize the Radler. I almost picked up a can of the Radler today. That's a good one.
I don't drink Radlers.
I mean, on a hot summer day, I don't have Central Air. I come home like from work or whatnot.
It's too expensive.
Radlers?
Boulevard, they sell their Radlers over here all the time. I spend $10 for a 6-pack of
that's a going rate
4% beer.
That's a going rate for a 6-pack here for everything, pretty much. It sucks. Unless it's the Space Dust from Elysian, and then I want to charge you $15 for a 6-pack. I'm like, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here with that. That's not even that good of an IPA.
I'd be sitting over the stove.
Yeah. I was like, hell, I went to a Elysian tap room.
That's where I fucked up at home brewing. You can make
brewery
small
still around?
Mockery?
Is Mockery Brewing still around?
Let me look them up. I don't know if
they're in Denver, apparently.
Yeah.
They're my old school fucking
Mockery Brewing. They open up tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Oh, they're still around there.
Oh yeah.
3 p.m.
Drunk.
They must be open late and hungover as fuck.
Oh, is this
no, most of the breweries over here, most of the breweries open here at 2 or 3 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Well, if you're drunk,
because they know their crowd doesn't come in until after work. Some breweries like Launchpad, they open up at 11 a.m. and the crowd is already there.
It's like 10, 11 around here.
Yeah, 11 a.m. for Launchpad. I love it.
They open early.
Dry Dock opens up at 11, so the bigger,
pretty early.
breweries here.
Man,
yeah.
Most of the breweries around here don't open up until like 3 or 4.
Most
of them are closed on Mondays.
You could assume too that some of these breweries aren't just breweries; they're restaurants.
Yeah. Well, no, they know around here. It's like, especially like 222. Like, man, if we opened up at like noon, Monday through Friday, we would go bankrupt. We opened up. They figured out their time. They figured out their clientele and time.
Fort Waterfalls Fun Stables. Who are you?
Yeah.
Sure. Why?
Wait, am I?
Are you a troll? Or
let me. I'll check real quick.
Yeah.
When was your account created? February 28th. No channels, no playlists, no videos. Home says, I don't know. Probably. There's one I got the other day. It was like yesterday during my giveaway. Like, put your Facebook information in your description so people can contact you. I was like, haha, go fuck yourself. And then I looked up their account. It was created yesterday.
Are you a robot?
Yeah, it was created the same day. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
I don't know if I trust you over there, Bonnie Buttonfly. I might have to put you in timeout or something. Or I might have to ban you. You're not Kyle.
Those are the two banned accounts, Kyle and Bonnie.
Yeah. Kyle's not allowed on here.
Yeah. Bye, Kyle.
I know.
No,
before.
He was talking shit, and I give him 300-second timeout. Just for fun.
Who, Kyle?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Well, welcome in, Bonnie Buttonfly. I'm not sure who the hell you are. I'm not sure how you found out about me.
Fuck is goddamn Randy Beans.
Yeah.
Randy Beans.
Secret Agent Randy Beans.
Where you seeing
Yeah,
that?
he's come around. Is that you, Secret Agent Randy Beans? You found me?
Might be.
He doesn't go by that anymore.
I remember the name Randy Beans. That's what I was like. I know that name.
Yeah, he came up on CBPs a lot.
Yeah.
It was the butt chug guy.
I think he hit me up about between a year and a half, 2 years ago. Was up at 222. I just brought the person up. I know Dio was on panel. I don't remember who else was on panel. It was at 222, and the guy's like, "So do you do that one type of chug?" I'm like, "You talk about a butt chug?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Out of here."
I don't know how long I'm gonna hang out live.
Bonnie Buttonfly, where are you from? Are you from the States? Are you from like out of the country? You know, I need a little more information. Let me know. But
that person could come from my end. I got trolls. I got haters.
A lot of us do anymore.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've never seen a person before. They could be a general.
I've got trolls.
Honestly, it doesn't make me upset.
No.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't make
It's encouraging because
yeah. I get a troll and I like saying something. I'm like, "Hey, thanks for the."
If you don't have envy, and people think you're always going to have negative views. As long as you do you and stay true, gold.
Yeah.
And there's always going to be people that want to bring you down.
I just tell the trolls, "Hey, thank you for the view."
Uh-huh.
That's all you have to do. Thanks for the
view. You got
to
to make them watch the 2 YouTube ads that they can't block or skip.
Yeah.
That's where you make your real money.
Yeah.
Most of my videos are skippable ads at this point because they're short. If it's a longer video, they'll throw like a non-skippable at the beginning.
Yeah, why don't you come up on panel there, Bonnie Buttonfly? So, anyways, yeah,
Cheers, Paul.
This was all right.
Yeah, I think I have one more.
Whoa.
Yahtzee.
Cheers, Paul. Thanks for stopping by, man. It's always good to see you.
I've got one more of the Yeti left in my fridge. 12-ounce can.
Yeah, it's weird they do.
I didn't even want it today. And I was like, I have a leaking beer. And I was like, no, it's not. This or this or this. And I looked at it. I was like, that's a Yeti. And then I finally grabbed the right can. And, of course, the last one I grabbed, I squeezed. I was like, shit. So I just poured it.
Yeah, it's weird they're coming. I'm so used to seeing Yetis in, like, the bomber bottles, like the 22 ounces. And, you know, the different variants of the Yeti and all that kind of stuff. But
yeah, it was a 12-ounce with in a 12-pack.
I mean, I get it. They're going to cans because they don't, you know, not a lot. There's no light that penetrates the bottle and all that kind of stuff. And like,
yeah,
with the whole aluminum shortage, I don't know if there's still like an aluminum shortage, but I know that was a big.
I don't think so.
A couple years ago, you're like, oh well.
I think that's what Denver Brewing Company was poking fun at with their April Fool's post. Immediately, I knew. I'm like, at first I was like, damn, I may have to go down there. And I thought I was like, I looked at the looked at the date my computer. I'm like, you motherfuckers. That's good because I would definitely pick up a freaking carton of freaking your beer.
Yeah.
Your Princess Yum Yum. I'd pick up a Princess Yum Yum, which is I think it's a raspberry Kolsch. It's really good.
Speaking of Princess Yum Yum, Miscellaneous came back.
Fuck you. You got your yum yum.
Damn.
We're not talking to me like that.
I don't appreciate it either.
I will say
I don't
this.
appreciate it either.
It's a mutual thing.
After Thrash and I ended our stream today, Thrash was like, that was the most efficient brew day I've had in I don't know how long. I was like, dude, it just got
weird there after a while.
Word on the street that you're injured, Mr. Chadio.
I slept wrong 2 nights in a row, and yesterday I could lift this arm about that high. Today's getting better, but still, that's like Thrash. I was like, just put your hand right here, and I just went like that with my arm, just twisted it, and you could feel the shoulder pop. It was like, yeah, you're good. Next brew day.
When you guys brew, you just split the grain cost, right?
I mean, we split the cost, so it was $25.
Well, not as light bill, but you split the cost of the grains. That's cool.
Yeah, we split it in half. I mean, he got 5 gallons, I got 5 gallons. I asked him last night how much it was. He told me, so I PayPal'd him today while at his house, and that's just how we roll.
That was it definitely got interesting when people started doing dance moves and shit like that. And I was like, oh shit.
I had to drop a move. Yeah. Oh, Robert. Robert's a funny guy. Robert's a good dude. He's pretty funny.
I saw old BFB came on there.
That when BFB showed up in the basement, I looked at Thrash. I'm like, should I let him in? He was
that's a Chadio group.
Yeah. I was like, all right, let him in.
That dude's a mess.
He is. That's why I looked at Thrash like, do I bring him up? Because if it's Mr. Fulton Mraz, I don't bring him up.
I know BF before I met all you guys.
Yeah.
He's still fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tries, but yeah. There's a horrible stream, I think.
If he was trying, he'd wear his teeth.
Does he go live on his channel?
Yes, he does. I think he was live yesterday.
He usually rants and raves while he's half intoxicated because he's aggravated with people and that he doesn't understand because he's mostly intoxicated. Mm-hmm. And I hate to put it that way, but that's about the most smart, justified way that I could.
I didn't know he was in his 50s.
He is very smart on certain subjects. I'm not going to say he's stupid or ignorant or anything like that.
Yeah. No,
certain things he knows what he's talking about, but it's very hard being a 51-year-old virgin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an interesting character for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's like. That was the only person I look back at Thrash like, do we bring him up, man? Because it goes sideways. It stayed pretty intact.
Yeah.
But yeah, Robert got a little goofy there after a while, which is fine. Yeah. I mean, hey, it's a brew day. It's a 5 to 6 hour stream. We're going to have some fun.
Yeah. So, yeah, Robert's cool. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he came through, I think, Carla, and he's from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and that was I'm like, Robert, where are you from? He's like,
that was the guy who was in the top right with the bald head.
Yeah, just laying. Yeah.
Yeah.
That laying that way. Sorry. Yeah, that's right. He's a good dude.
Something in Friends.
Yeah, Robert and Friends. Yeah, I always make fun of him because he's from Fort Wayne, Indiana. That's where my mom was born and raised, so I always kind of talk trash about it. Yeah. I'm like, so how's that GE? Oh, wait, never mind. You lost the GE plant. What is going on in Fort Wayne anymore?
Yeah,
you got a good genealogy center. That's about it. But your genealogy may say inbred. What?
I was watching the stream earlier, and I went to the store, and I came back, and I saw BFB was on there. I was like, "Holy shit, dude! How did he get on there?" I was surprised to see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping you guys would come up too. It was good to see Dio. Dio came up. That made me happy.
I was at work.
Yeah, you're all good. Yeah, it was. Like I said, that brew day went well. Gosh, was like, no,
6 days a week.
Fuck.
Grinding ass hustle.
There you go, man. Gotta make that Skrilla.
I was doing shit at the house, and then when I was gonna come up, you guys were ending it. And I was like, God damn it! by the time
I mean, we were just shy of 5 hours.
yeah,
Because Thrash had to basically get everything done, put back away, wife's car back in the garage, get me back home. He had to go back out to the rescue to feed the girls. So I'm like, nope. As soon as it's like, I got to get back out the rescue, that's when I was like, who is doing an after party? That was immediately because it's like, yeah, those horses are priority for that guy. So 100%. And they are sweet. I met Sophie. I've met Faith. Met a bunch of the horses out there. They're awesome. They're nice. They're cool. So hopefully sometime this summer I can go out there with Thrash again and see the horses again. They're cool. Yesterday apparently he was out there and took his acoustic guitar. Was playing his guitar. Sophie was weary of it. She wasn't a big fan at first, but Faith put her her mouth up to the guitar. And she got the vibration and kind of popped back real quick and did it again. I'm like, that's cool. So Faith was getting down on the guitar. I'm like, dude, I like that. And Sophie started coming around to it. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. I said, dude, I told him, I was like, I wish I could have seen that because that probably would have warmed my heart up so much. And I probably would have been on the other side of the fence in tears. Like, that is beautiful right there. That's so cool. Princess Yum Yum beer reviews. I've done one on my channel, Sam. I've done Denver Beer Company Princess Yum Yum because that's one of my favorite summer beers. It's a nice Kolsch. Hopefully last beer didn't pull a Stuntman Steve and fall down the stairs.
Where Josh was going, you'd have to fall up the stairs.
That's true. He is in his basement. I actually helped Steve because he was Steve's channel for a long time, and then that incident happened. It was me and a couple other people that we came up with the Stuntman Steve, and I was like, dude, you have to go with that name. That's perfect.
I was watching a show that night. He was crocked as fuck.
Yeah, because he did several chunks in a row. Shit. Yeah,
it happens.
It's all good, but yeah, I mean, he has fun with it. He laughs about it. It's just Stuntman Steve. But if you bring up Chug, if you say Chug, he's like, no. It's like, no. Don't bring that back up. He's fun about it. He laughs about it now. I mean, it's been enough time. He's like, it happened. I mean, I go downstairs to go to bed, so I'm like basically gripping.
I've never broken a bone in my body except for fingers and toes.
I've broken a couple more beer toes. I've broken my jaw and I've broken
my toe. Only one more?
Last beer.
I mean, this is my last.
I'm ready to get not live whenever you are, bro.
Yeah, well, I'll call it in. I'll call it at 3:30. So it's 3:22 right now.
Okay.
Minutes.
I'm good with that because I gotta put some food in my belly and.
Gregor's tired.
Fifth beer.
Here's that ale that D's nuts.
D's.
Looks good. It's a peanut butter hazelnut ale out of
interesting
105 West Brewing Company in Castle Rock. 105's old former head brewer is now the head brewer at 222 right up the road. And since he took over, the 222's beers have just 180 and they're so good. Like, I'm happy to go to 222 anymore. I even told, the beer tenders and even their manager, I was like, dude, you guys hit a homer with this guy brewing the beers now because your beers are always the same, kind of getting boring. It's like, all right, this is what's on tap. I'm like, this guy is just throwing stuff out there and it's sticking.
Cheers, Sam. Thanks.
Cheers, Sam. Good to see you.
It's way past tomorrow there.
Yeah,
in Australia.
Yeah.
That's a good dude. If you don't know him, you ain't sub to him. You don't know him on Instagram. That's a really good dude.
Sam?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to his channel
Oops,
now.
under a lamppost.
He's got good perception. Let's just say it's not all about reviews. It's do you think that's good or not?
Sam Smalley.
I think it's all garbage.
Yeah.
But this beer is
A
fantastic.
lot of it is.
Dry hop with Nelson, dude. I've been loving Nelson hops. Fucking that pepperiness. Like,
Yeah, I gotta go
Oh,
thrash.
fuck this. I'm
No.
calling. Fuck that. I'm calling John and Nelly.
John's in bed, dude.
Bitch.
He's
And
sleeping.
I'm not alone.
Nope.
He's sleeping, dude.
Nope.
It is not. Oh, he's got the inside. I have to look at and
Yeah,
see
I
what
know.
thrash and I put in that beer. I don't remember the hot. I remember Citra, Amarillo. I don't remember, or Amarillo. I don't remember last one.
Your call has been forwarded.
Told you.
He did. He
El Dorado. Okay.
Beep, beep.
So yeah, Thrash and I were aiming for 6.5% in that beer, and it turned out to it's probably going to be 6.7%.
Nice.
He's like, dude, I'm always like, he's like, man, my numbers every time I brew are low, and they always hit higher. And I'm like, is it the elevation here, or is it the water? Or is it? He's like, probably a little bit. He said probably the elevation definitely brings up the gravity of it. And I'm like, that makes sense.
The gravity of what, like the ABV?
Yeah, the original gravity.
Well,
because we're higher elevation.
that doesn't mean shit though.
Well,
but whatever sugars you have in there is what sugars you have in there. Once you measure it, it doesn't matter what altitude you're at. It's going to convert. Like if you have your OG, it's going to convert regardless. You could be in fucking Russia, Antarctica, fucking.
But I'm saying every time I brew with him, the OG he's aiming for is lower than what we get.
Yeah, Thrash is an overachiever.
I like that about him. That's why I like brewing with him.
That dude's got that. If you get on whatever it is where his shadow rays shit is, he's got hundreds of recipes.
Oh yeah, I know he does. I have his recipes. He's
not a slouch.
Oh no, like his beers are awesome. I have a lot of his recipes.
He's got a very fancy rig too.
Yep. Like I have all of Pilot House's recipes, but the thing with Pilot Houses is most of them are 13 gallons, so we'd have to kind of convert down to get it to work. So I told him, I said, one of these days
that's very hard.
Yeah. Oh no, he can do it. He said it's not. He even told me it's not hard to convert down from 13 to 10. But the issue is that smoked malt for the Roush beer I want to brew is like that's not cheap. I was like, no, I've looked into that smoked malt, and yeah, it's for what we would need for 10 gallons.
Honestly, I mean,
$50.
He's into barbecue, right?
Yep.
So you could just buy the malt, and you could smoke it yourselves.
That's true.
Which I would assume be typically cheaper at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Because buying straight malt compared to, like you said, smoke malt, which is more of a higher end. You're paying more for that shit.
Yeah, because it's already done. Yeah, I gotcha. I'll talk to him about that. I also want to take
that's the cool thing about that is too, you can use different woods.
Yep.
Hickory, black cherry,
that's
fucking oak, whatever the fuck it is you want to use.
Exactly. I mean, that's the best part about brewing beer is
if you have a pellet smoker, you put a sheet pan of fucking malt on the grill and just smoke that shit.
I could do that. Franco would probably do that for me. He's got a pellet smoker. I'm pretty sure Thrash has one too. Traeger. So yeah. Next door has a Traeger, and he made pulled pork.
That's all it is. Whatever in wood you infuse with the malt.
Mm-hmm.
Brass beers are tricky though. I know a lot of people use that.
No, they are. That's what I've heard from everybody.
They typically lean towards the same wood that they smoke bacon with. applewood, beechwood.
I mean, my buddy Blake, who was the head brewer at the old brewery up the road from me, he's like, man, I have a love-hate relationship with that Roush beer. I hated brewing it, but when you got that final product, you're like, damn, that
It's
is
a lot of work.
on freaking par for the origins of it.
Brewing beer is not an easy task.
No, it's not. Yeah. So Thrash had everything.
It's very
like,
precise, and
it
you
is.
have to be like
yeah.
sterile as fuck.
Yeah, that's why I have
Everything
always
sanitized, all sanitized.
Star Sand is your best friend when brewing for sure.
Yeah.
Acutely, we were sanitizing everything as far down as to the little cap on my flow off or whatever, my airlock flow off thing. He was like, we were sanitizing the hell of it, let it float in that sanitizer for a few minutes, pick it up, put it somewhere where it was sanitary, and when we were done, put it back in, and yeah, everything was sanitized out of that. Your spoons, your yeah, everything.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here. We're at
All
the
right.
30 mark.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to the panel, miscellaneous chatio, Bumpy
Yep.
Rogue is in here, John and Ellie.
Yep.
Cheers to the chat. Oh, we got Sam in here. We had Paul Middlefruit. We got Bonnie Buttonfly. I'm not sure. JB. There's a lot of people commenting. Commerce Ozzy. Tommy Carroll. Let's see. What am I missing? Mark A was in here, I believe.
Wow.
Bumpy Road was in the chat. Trying to see if I'm missing anybody. I think Dio was in there. Drunken One was in there. Jamie C. Craft Beer Pours. Thanks everyone for stopping by. John Womack, Kyle. I think that's it. Yeah. So another great Beer Bowl discussions, episode 4. Thanks everyone for stopping by in the chat, whether you pop up on the channel, in the chat. And we shall see you on the next one. Cheers, everybody. Have a good night.
You too.
Appreciate all of you.